Hey. What up? What up? It's your boy, man. Red Milwaukee 414, man. We back in the building. Straight from Sneakerheads Clothing Line. Sneakerheads Clothing Line Radio Live, man. Y'all know what it is. Another Tuesday night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern Central Time, man. Y'all see what it is, man. I got the homie BX with me. Man, I got the homie from Above Average Podcast, and then we have the special guest Reco and Flight in the building. I'll let everybody, you know what I'm saying, do their intros, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. Because I know y'all been waiting on this, man. So who wanna BX, you wanna kick it off, bro? You wanna stay you wanna get unmuted and get it popping?
Yeah, my bad. Wifey just called.
Oh,
It's
okay.
your boy BX. Find me on IG. That's where I do all my sneaker pics and all that stuff. You know, that's my guy, like to the left of me right there. But you know, he be messing with me sometimes. You know, Rico. But yeah, welcome to the live the Above Average Podcast fight.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you again, my man.
Most definitely, G.
It's your boy Mark Abram, but you can find me at the Above Average Podcast on IG. You can also find me on IG as well on my personal page, Mark_Abram.
Dope.
And I want to thank Red Milwaukee for everybody at the Sneakerheads Clothing Line for allowing me to hop on tonight. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Do not
it, bro.
take this for advantage.
Rico.
Oh, it's on me? All right. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Retro Rico. You know, I'm just a humble guy to get a lot of shoes, man. Appreciate the invite for the show. I feel like I'm famous now. Mama, I made it. Let's get it.
Super cap. All right, go ahead, Flight.
I know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Pastor Flight. Shut Flight. Flex, do call what you want. Can't call your boy broke because I'm rich in Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, ready to get this thing cracking, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate everybody coming through that was here on the early tip, waiting for us to go live, man. We got a few people in the building, but I know them notifications is going out. So y'all, if you're catching the playback, y'all know what it is, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all hit that comment section if y'all got some questions out here, man. We most definitely gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about sneaker reselling, and we got two of the we got Suge Knight and P. Diddy of the reselling game here. You know what I'm saying? So we most definitely gonna get into it about sneaker reselling, pros and cons, and all that good stuff. As y'all already know, man, y'all know how we get busy on my show though. We ain't doing no goofy time with the questions or nothing like that, man. So if y'all got some real legit questions, man, we're gonna get into it. You know, maybe y'all been wanting to get into the game. Maybe you've been misinformed. That's why I have these two individuals on the show tonight. Cause sneaker reselling is most definitely the new black in the sneaker community, basically, to be honest with you. You know, so you can't run from it, you can't hide from it. And most definitely when you can't get something, these two individuals probably can get you right. What you got, BX?
Nah, I just messed with Rico, man.
You see how I'm ignoring him. I ain't paying him no attention.
Yo, he stayed doing that to me. He never paid me no mind. He know why.
Bro, every time you text me, you call me, I pick up, and if I don't, I hit you right back. Don't do that.
Hey, but first things first, though, man. Abram, I want to talk about Above Average Podcast. So, the Above Average Podcast consists of 4 individuals, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about that for a second. You guys started the podcast maybe within the last 30 days, right?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So y'all have 3 good episodes. Just out the gate, if you guys are not subscribed to their channel, make sure you guys subscribe to their channel, man. You guys go live every Thursday, Friday, every Friday. What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock
Every
Eastern?
single Friday. Yes, sir.
Okay. 8 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you guys check them out. And then besides yourself, who are all the hosts and what do you guys, talk about? What do you guys, do on the show basically?
So my other panel mates is Mr. Jones Kicks on IG. We have Mars_Hughley and we have Tommy Lynn. Tommy Lynn is fortunate enough to be my fiance.
Mm.
Mars is just we reconnect. We connected through Jones Kickz. So Mr. Jones kind of built that relationship for us.
Okay.
On our shows every Friday, we typically talk about sneaker releases, cops, not cops. We typically try to bring out somebody that the public has not saw. So I mean that's something a little bit different because we're not bringing out the same people that other people are interviewing type situation. We try to get into the bag real deep. Um, we try to spotlight businesses. We try to spotlight music. We try to spotlight sneakers. It's just a vibe, really.
Okay. Okay. Dope. So, how has the show been going so far since you guys have kicked it off the first 3 weeks? How has it been? How do you feel about the show so far? Like positive, negative? How do you feel about it?
I think it's positive. I think that we look at it in a different spotlight. We look at it as four friends just kicking it on a Friday night, and we have other people that's coming in and enjoying it with us. I mean, it's not. I'd rather do it with them because I like to have fun. I mean, these are the people I like to have fun with. So as long as you're doing it to have fun, you're not really looking at it to get subscribers and likes and everything else. You're just doing it to have fun. Most things will come.
Dope. So, once again, y'all, make sure that you guys check out the Above Average podcast. We got the homie on for the remainder of the show. If y'all have any questions about the podcast, anything like that, make sure y'all throw them in the comment section and make sure that y'all check them out most definitely. And I
Appreciate
know the homie has a few questions for the Suge Knight and P Diddy of the resale game. You know what I'm saying? But first things first, man, we most definitely gotta let D Reed throw her intro in there. D Reed, appreciate you coming through tonight. Go on and say what you say.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you having me on tonight. What's going on, chat? I'm D Reed. You can find me on IG and YouTube at D Reed's Heat. Hey, my page just got, pickup vlogs, a little bit about basketball, reviews, coaches and kicks segment. So a little bit of everything, y'all. So just check me out. I like to definitely interact with people in my comments. So I like to hear what y'all say. I like the feedback.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check out D Reed's channel. This is not the first time D Reed's been on the channel. Actually, she's been on my channel before. Most definitely. I've seen D Reed grow in a very short time, and I've been a fan of her channel since damn near day one. Like when I first saw D Reed, she probably had like 3 videos and been in the game for like 2 weeks. So most definitely, D Reed. Your subscribe count, what is it at about right now?
I think I'm getting ready to approach the 750 mark.
750 mark. So 750 mark in about 3 months?
This should be almost 4.
Yeah. So she most definitely is killing the game. And D Reed is my daughter's future personal basketball trainer. So most definitely y'all stay tuned for them videos. Cause we got the female LeBron James over here. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. And if y'all got any questions, most definitely, like I said, throw them in the comment section. We will ring them off. Pause. Reco.
Yo.
P Diddy. so Reco, when did you start Bad Boy Entertainment sneaker reselling out here? When did you get and how did you get in the game? Like what made you like, man, I'm finna start selling sneakers?
So keep it real with you, I never wanted to get into reselling in the first place. Okay. I was a collector first, just like everybody else. But just me building those relationships with people inside the different stores and whatnot. And I know Flight can attest to this, having them relationships in those stores. And then next thing you know, if I just ask for, hey, you got an extra this, you got an extra that, because they know you just good people. They be like, all right, here you go. They just give it to you. And it just went from my homie asking me to help him get a pair. He shot me like $20-$25 for it. And then they tell their homies, oh, man, Reco helped me get this. He helped me get that. And then more people started asking me to help them. They offer more money, and it just turned into what it is. So it's been about maybe like 3 years, honestly.
3 years now. Okay. And I think first time I met Reco was Reco. Do you remember?
I think it was Dallas SneakerCon.
Dallas SneakerCon last year.
Nah, it was before that. Then
It was before that.
Year.
Yeah, it was before that. But me and Reco known each other for a minute. I didn't even know Reco resold. I didn't even know he was a reseller. I'm gonna keep it funky. I just knew Reco from us interactions at SneakerCon and building a relationship. I didn't know he was selling sneakers or being a reseller until 2020. Like dead serious.
It's a lot of things that went into that. So I was never like a big name when it came to reselling. Like I was literally just looking out for different homies and just other people who asked me for my help.
Mm-hmm.
And for one, like it was almost like I was doing pre-order. So like I didn't show anything, so you wouldn't have known because I can't show you shoes that I already paid for it.
Yeah.
False advertising in my book, so I never posted anything like that. And then more recently, I had a few people tell me like, you want to get your name out there some more, show people what you got. So I just started, utilizing my network and my resources, and I just started buying everything I could find on top of my pre-orders, and then that's what kind of helped me, I guess you could say, flourish over the last 7-8 months.
Okay, yeah, because most definitely, even like you said, even last year when we was in Dallas, I didn't even know Reco sold sneakers like at all. We was just kicking it, having a good time, and then it was 2020. I just started hearing people talk about, I got them from Reco. What? You got them from Reco? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Reco, Reco this and Reco that, and then I started. You know what it is? It's really Instagram though, because you really started putting more out on Instagram that you get them joints, whatever. So I think that's what really set it off for me personally, the exposure of Instagram and you promoting yourself on Instagram that, hey, I got what you need basically. Which is, really dope, most definitely. And then Flight, man, y'all already know who Flight is, man. A Suge Knight.
Nobody know me, man.
Flex Luger. the celebrity reseller. Now we had Flight on for 2 seconds last week. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, and I already told Flex Luger this already. A lot of people was like, man, they was ready to chop it up, ask a couple questions and whatnot. So I appreciate you coming back. And I guess I could speak for Flight a little bit. He didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Because, he didn't get to do the full interview or whatever. So I appreciate you coming through once again for the, the part 2. Flight, when we got into it last week, you basically were telling me how, the few different celebrity clients that you have or whatnot. But how did you actually get, same thing with Reco, how did you actually get into the game and really was like, yo, I can sell sneakers out here? Like, what made you, like add that to your repertoire?
Like I was telling you, I used to sell sneakers in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, back in high school, I was like that's when people was wearing like the see-through Air Forces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Fusion Jordans, you know what I'm saying? The Felines, you know what I'm saying? I was flipping all that. So it was already in my nature, bro. Like people always knew me for selling sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing new. But then I had stopped for a little bit and just decided, I was gonna be corporate America. And started working, man. And I just realized, like, bro, like this ain't cutting it for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like take these chains up off my hands, bro. So it started with the Taxi 12. Taxi 12 was when I got back into the game. That release, man. And it just took off from there, man, and I just started, getting shoes here and there, flipping them. Then for like the celebrity part, I don't even know how that happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like God really looked out for me on that one because I think my first celebrity client, dang, I can't even remember now, bro. I think it was, if I'm not, so either it was C's or Killer Mike, one of them. One of them was my first one because I got them both at the same. I literally got them like 2 or 3 days apart from each other. And Rick Wallace, man, you know what I'm saying? So it just took off of that, and it's like you start treating people good. They start bringing your name up when they go to like different events or whatever. They be like, "Where you have shoes from?" So it became a thing of word of mouth, and even to now, like it's still like that, bro. Like, listen, bro, I'd be amazed at some of the inboxes I get, bro. Like, no cap, like Keith Sweat ordered a shoe for me today, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the crazy part with that is, him and his sons actually watch my YouTube channel, bro. I didn't even know that, bro.
That's crazy.
Didn't even do that, bro. So I'm like, that's why you always gotta stay consistent with your grind, because it tell you never know who watching you, bro. Like you never, like I would have never thought Keith Sweat would be watching my YouTube channel, bro.
That's a fact.
So you know, it's just one of the things, bro. But you know, still just nobody, bro. Just me, man. That's it, bro.
No, that's most definitely a fact, man. Because even when shout out to going AWOL, because he had me on for to be interviewed, and he asked me about the brand or whatever, and it was the same thing for me, where I can really feel what you're saying, because even during the we in year 11 with the company now, but in the beginning, like one of our first big things was the Atlanta Hawks, hit us up, and it was just by email, and they was like, yo, we love what you're doing, and they wanted to do a collaboration situation for the Summer League, and that's when Summer League really just started kicking off. That was 10 years ago, and I initially I thought it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be like, yo, you don't believe it, you'd be like, yo, like y'all been paying attention, whatever. So you get those calls or you get them emails or whatever, and you be amazed, man. You be amazed. So most definitely, I'm always about the consistency, and just being true to yourself and just keep building your brand. Most definitely. So I do agree with that. Y'all got any questions, man? Y'all know I'll keep going. I know BS. I know you got some.
Yeah. What's up, Flight? What's up, Reco? All right, quick question for both of you guys. What are your thoughts on when individuals inside the sneaker community say resellers are hurting the sneaker game?
You want to go first?
Oh snap! That's where we going. That's where we going out the gate. Round one. All right.
Listen, I'll be prepared for these conversations. I'll let you go first, Rico.
I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's all good though. I mean, people inside the community, when they say that to me, I get a lot of mixed feelings about it, because I understand where you're coming from, just being a collector on one side, but from the resale side now, it's like, bro, we really do help a lot more than people give us credit for. And a lot of people don't see all the ins and outs of what we deal with and what we go through. We really should charge y'all a lot more than we do for a lot of things. But because of all the other apps that you guys have that are fugazi in the first place, in my opinion, we knock those prices down for you, because if we charge what we really want to, if we incorporate the expenses that we have to deal with to get this stuff for y'all pay way more than what we charge you already as it is. So you got to look at what we do as a service, not as just something that's hindering you from getting what you want, because real resellers like Flight and myself, we have a clientele base who either can't get the shoe or they just rather pay us to get it for them. So don't get mad at me if you see me with 10, 20, 30, 40 pairs of shoes. I got people asking me to do this for them. I'm not going out and doing it for the hell of it. It's a reason behind it. So understand that and stay in your lane, because if you knew anything about it, you wouldn't speak on it.
Yeah, I'm good. I just didn't.
So go ahead, Flight. What's your take on that?
Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. And see, like I don't have to like address this like multiple times, because people feel like I come from a biased standpoint. But I am being biased. All right. So here's the thing. Right? People that say that resellers are killing the game come from a standpoint because they can't get shoes, right? Because, prime example, right? Anybody that has an opportunity to flip a shoe will flip a shoe. People become resellers when they want to become resellers, okay? Because I've asked this question multiple times. If you get a Dior one seller for $10,000, right? And you get a Dior for retail, right? You're not gonna sell a Dior for $10,000?
Hell yeah, get rid of that shit.
That joint gone.
That's the thing, right? So when I think I brought it up on my live, and one dude was like, "No, you know what I'm saying? I don't resell it. So if I get it for $2,000, then I'm gonna just sell it for $2,000." So my thing is, if that's true, then don't invest in stocks, don't invest in buying properties to flip them. Don't do none of those things, because all that fall against the same line, bro. It's all on the same line. The thing is, like I told you when we was in the back room, resellers and hype beasts make the sneaker community what it is right now. These events that be happening is because of resellers. You know what I'm saying? You think Jordan Brand just doing pop-ups at All-Star Weekend just to do them, dropping the heat at those times? They know what this stuff resell for, bro. That's why you see what Foot Locker and GOAT did a deal together. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see things like that. Resellers ain't hurting the market, man. It's part of the business. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Real estate agents, they do the same thing. My thing is this: if you feel like that, if you feel like resellers hurt the business, then never invest your money. Because if you ain't a reseller in the sneaker community, you're gonna be a reseller in another community.
So let me ask you a question real quick. How often? I know you both you guys do pre-orders before the shoe come out, and after your pre-orders end, the price goes up. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So how many times per shoe that somebody comes to you and like, well, that's not what StockX is saying. That's not what GOAT is saying. And what's your reply to that?
Everybody.
Go buy it from them.
StockX or GOAT. Oh, because my thing is this: if that's the thing, then just go buy it from them. If you come to me and ask me what my price is, that's my price. I'm not demanding you to buy it from me. But if you're gonna come to me, then you gotta respect my price. If not, then go to StockX. I'm not against go to StockX. I've bought shoes from go to StockX. But understand, a lot of times when you get shoes from go to StockX, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Now I'm not knocking them, you know what I'm saying? But for one, like I seen my story. I don't know if y'all seen my story. I talked about it in multiple videos. I ordered a shoe from StockX in May. They just sent me an email last week. Was like, yeah, we just gonna refund you, and I still ain't get my money back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you run into those things like that. People don't see what we put in to go get these sneakers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all see me, I be in New York, Chicago, LA, New Orleans, Miami. Like I gotta travel. That's time away from my family. I gotta pay for a hotel. I gotta pay for a flight. I gotta pay for food. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to do that.
Rental cars, everything.
To me, honestly, like, because resellers, like, I have a love. Although you do it, Reco does it. I love you guys as individuals. Yeah, you're making your money. That's your business. As far as the reselling, I don't care for it. I wish it just kind of like, because like you just said, you're having to do all this extra shit. You wouldn't have to do that. Just leave the pairs. You get your pair and go. So it gives everyone else who needs their pair a chance to get and go. Everyone who's reselling isn't getting it from other alternatives outside of like apps or other things that us normal folks are using. You guys are just utilizing the app system better in a sense. So it's like y'all going out your way to get shit from apps or this way, that way, when we're using our one account to, attempt to get something. But at the same time, it's like,
I don't think that's not true.
Not everybody does the app route. I'll say that. Not everybody tries to get multiple pairs through apps, and not everybody is going to win if y'all just stop reselling either. I'm not saying that either, but as far as having a better chance at winning, yeah, overall there could be better chances at winning because some people can't even hit on GRs, like regular stuff that's not even popping for years just because of the whole reselling thing. Y'all buying every little thing. And it might not be y'all, but there's some resellers that buy every little thing because they think at some point it's going to sell with time or whatever the case is. Granted, y'all might have better strategic or go with different high-end stuff, shit that y'all know is going to move. But
hey, Reco, go ahead.
Reco. So I'm not mad at it in a sense. I benefited. If I do not hit, the only person I'm going to buy from is probably Reco because everybody else is going to charge rent, and I'm not paying nobody rent. Okay?
Should nobody be charging you rent no way with your
the only person I could go to and
too smart to be charging you rent.
You would be surprised, man. You'd be surprised some of these prices.
Let me counter this though.
It's either I gotta give up homes.
No. Wait. I gotta say this, Feet, because remember I needed a shoe from you and you charged me resale on it.
I didn't charge you resale. I charged you what I wanted. Let's be clear.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You said
what you
going for.
No. Let's lay it out. I had a Travis Scott size 8. All I wanted for the Travis size 8 was the Travis 6. It was Travis 6s to be exact. All I wanted was Travis 6s in my size and the women's satin in Travis 8. I got a deal for that. I got somebody who was willing to give me that. So unless you are willing to match it in a faster timeline, then I couldn't do any better. You weren't doing better at
Oh,
the
is that
time.
not
He was
reselling?
giving me
Hold
both
on.
sizes.
But here's
I
the
wanted
thing with that fees, though.
for
This is
the
the thing.
one pair.
Hold on,
Unless
hold on,
you
hold on.
did it in a
Lisa,
faster way, then
that's reselling.
I couldn't not
But
do
you
my
getting two
original
shoes
deal.
for the value of one. You should have done it for the
That's
resale price.
reselling. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's getting at.
That's why I say I'm not mad at it. At the same time, y'all getting y'all money. I'm not mad at y'all. But I didn't resell. I traded.
That's reselling.
You
That's
traded at the value of the
You
shoe, not
reselling
what
for
it
the
cost.
higher
Yeah, I
value
traded
of
the value of the shoe for what I wanted. Like I said, I ain't mad at what y'all doing because there's been plenty of times where I've wanted something and Reco, you came in clutch. I got my tie-dye ones only because of Reco. I would have never bought no tie-dye ones from none of y'all. No offense. I'm not paying rent price for a size 3. I'm
Word
not
said,
doing
word. Hey, hold on. Word said trading isn't reselling.
It is reselling.
It is.
For the
It's like
value of the resale.
reselling, but it's not reselling in exchange for money in a sense. But it's like a subcategory to reselling.
There's no subcategory. It's either it is or it isn't.
No. Stop. We got to get
Oh,
this
y'all know
understanding.
better than me. I'm not a reseller. So.
It's reselling because when you do resell or you do trades, you do trade based on the resale value of the shoe.
Value of the shoe.
Like
Yeah,
if you traded
that
the
is
same
true.
shoe for the same, if you got one size, you trade another shoe for another size. That's a simple trade. But if you traded that shoe plus another shoe because of what the value of your shoe was, that's reselling because you traded at the resale value of it.
That's a fact.
So weird that is that's reselling. That's a form. That's what I'm saying. Reselling is going to happen regardless. Anybody that gets an opportunity, they're going to resell. And if they tell you they're not, they're lying. You're going to resell.
Right.
I can attest to that because go ahead, Reco. Go ahead, Reco.
Us. Don't look at us as the problem. What you need to really look into, if you want to be mad at people who resell, get mad at the people who buy those 1, 2, 3 pairs or that will go on bots and they'll sell all their shit to StockX. That's what you need to be mad at.
No, who you need to be mad at.
Still,
you need to be mad at
people who choose in the community. We're still giving you a chance to get the shoe. Also, remember this: we don't make up those prices. You set those prices.
No, y'all
do your own people for that. If you want to have people out here willing to pay $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 for a shoe, we can't sell it for that. You can't be mad at us for having people who want to pay us to get those shoes from us.
I think y'all put your prices in hope that people pay that much.
Well, before you get mad at resellers, you got to think logically. So I was a manager at Foot Locker for 7 years. I'm just gonna give you some inside scoop. When you go to StockX, before you see a shoe come out in 2 weeks, and you see sales already, those are from managers. Those are from managers from these different stores. So before you get mad at a reseller, I think you got to be mad at your local store because they're holding pairs, they're putting pairs aside. I mean, these are pairs that you cannot get.
Know that. Anybody who work at a sneaker store know that.
They don't know.
Do that.
Oh, they already got the pairs on StockX.
Yeah, you know how many coming in. You know how many is going to your employees. We all know y'all. We all know they get the 20%. We all know they really taking about 40%.
And you know, and hold on a second, y'all, because that's the crazy thing is that they actually killing y'all, whoever's like employees at these sneaker stores nowadays, because it used to be where, and I'm talking late 90s, early 2000s. When I used to work at sneaker stores, because I used to work at Champs, I used to work at Foot Action, and just to be a regular employee, it used to be 30%. It used to be 30%, and then managers used to get 40 to 45%. But nowadays, I hear what they say they're not even giving folks like 30%. I heard it went down. Now y'all can contest to that. Let me know what's different.
Right. But as far as employees getting a quantity of a release.
No, just their discount. Just their discount.
No, the discount is 30%.
It's still 30%?
Yeah, 30%. Okay, but as far as the percentage of employees that are supposed to get sneakers that releases, it's now, I don't know how much it was before, but from my time until now, it's been 20%.
That's great.
And really, the amount of employees that get it is like 30-40%.
Bro, employees don't need to get shoes like that anymore. Bro,
yeah.
No, they do.
No, they don't. I'm telling you.
It depends on the employee. I know a lot of their story because either the manager is showing a blind eye or they're acting like they don't know what they're doing. It's plenty of sales employees that are putting sizes aside, and then like when Yeezys so-called quote sell out, and then we have leftover, they're telling their friends to come pick up. Like, yo, anything left over from a release, somebody in that store is telling their favorite reseller. I've done it plenty of times myself. We've had shit after a release. Yo, this is leftover. I've hit Reco. Yo, we got this. You want to come get it? That's
and
how
those people that work at those stores.
But that's kind of part of what you said is the problem, though.
Well, that's
I was just thinking that. I was like, oh, Beats is one of them.
Like store employees.
You're a part of the reseller community.
I'm not mad at the reseller community because it's like I get it at the same time. But would I be mad if y'all disappeared? No. But I get it at the same time. I'm not mad at y'all.
Hold on.
I don't want to pay resale, but I'm not mad at y'all.
Beats, hold on. Feast, you know what you are? You are the valet person in the movie Casino. That's what you are. You're the valet person.
I help Reco because in turn Reco gonna help me.
Yes.
So,
It's all about your networking.
It's a bit of reason. Bro, listen, that's what I'm saying to y'all. Why
Reco beat me.
Listen,
but it's like I'm not at the end of the day, I just want to say this though. I'm not mad at what y'all do. Y'all get y'all money. It's just that I don't want to pay dumb prices sometimes for a size 4. That's it. It's nothing against y'all. I love y'all as individuals. Y'all making y'all money. You and Reco both, Flight and Reco both. Y'all making y'all money. I ain't mad at y'all. But like, you might not give me the deal Reco gonna give me, so I'm gonna have to go to Reco.
I would if you'd have gave me those shoes when I asked for them, but it's all good.
Oh, man.
But listen,
but as a reseller, you gotta understand why I made the move that I made. You wanted to give me cash and buy this and buy that. The trade I made had both in hand. Why am I pass that up?
when I'm offered you the cash.
But he had the sneaker. How much take your money to go buy the sneaker? He got the sneaker.
We'll say that conversation. That's a total, because we done talked about it twice. Because I told you that I would get the shoe for you or give you the cash. You was gonna get both the shoes, but you decided to go a different route.
I remember that deal.
This is Travis Scott shit. I did with Astro at.
Listen. This is what I gotta say. Why aren't people mad at resellers when they get shoes from us at a certain price and then the price of those shoes go up? Because I've sold listen, this it's a balance to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've sold Bread Toes. My Bread Toe pre-order, Bread Toe 1's pre-order was $220. All right.
Damn,
I sold Trophy Room 5s at $380, $400. All right.
I wish I knew that.
Sean Weatherspoon, $600. You know what I'm saying? Multiple Fear Guards, $550, $600. You know what I'm saying? All these shoes, these ones, sell them at $220, $240. Now look at the price of these shoes. The FIBA 12s going for almost $400 right now. My pre-order was $235 on them. Now, as a reseller, because so many people complain, oh, y'all make the prices go up on this and all that stuff, do I get to come back to the customer and say, hey, that shoe worth more than what I gave you for it? Can I get some of that back? Because they swear that we charge too much and that the price of the shoe went down, now we done scammed somebody. So because we charge $285 or $300 for the pre-order and now the shoe only worth $235, people feel like, oh, we stealing from the community. But why isn't it looked at the same way? On both sides, it's a balance to it. It's
okay.
Go ahead, D-Reed.
With the pre-sale, or excuse me, pre-order, how do y'all dictate those prices?
So my prices are dictated by how much I got to pay for it. It's all anybody ever asked me, say, how much your pre-order? I say, I'm waiting for the pricing for my store. So whatever I got to pay, I put what my time is worth to do it and still get it. And until now, my pre-order prices are still one of the best on the market, yo. Still one of the best on the market. You know what I'm saying? I don't even tax people like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't tax people like that whatsoever. But I do it based on how much I gotta pay. Now, if it's a shoe that I know is gonna be crazy, of course you can use StockX and go as a guide for where the pricing of that shoe is gonna be at. But if I'm getting a shoe for a certain amount, most of the times before we even able to get the shoes, the stores already know what the shoe going for. So they already telling us, well, this is what we're going to do. This is how much we want for the shoe, and this is how much you're going to be able to make on it. So that pricing is already set before I even touch the shoe. So I don't make up the prices. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, what folks got to realize too, when we do pre-orders, we really making less money doing pre-orders. It's just guaranteeing a certain amount of shoes for certain people. We don't make money off the pre-orders like that. We making it off the people who don't take advantage of the pre-order, who wait till the last minute, then they pay that higher upsell price. Like for example, with the UNC 3s, I did pre-orders on those for $250. Now, granted, the shoe was already $200. I'm doing $250. Right. I'm paying my people inside the store on top of that. So you think I'm probably making what, $30 per shoe? I may get 20, 25 of them, but I'm making $30 per shoe. That's next to nothing to the average person. But nobody wanted to pre-order. So now when the shoe sells out and you can't get it, now I'm charging you $350, $400 because that's what your favorite app says. Now you mad at me. Yeah. Why?
Them Bel Airs, bro.
I got a two-part question for y'all.
Okay, so go ahead. Tell us about the Bel Airs because that's okay. So basically, y'all saying y'all get y'all sneakers not from places like Foot Locker and Champs. You get them more from boutiques because that's what it sounds like.
Well, I would say this. I got multiple places I get my sneakers from. I'm not going to name any certain stores.
Yeah, don't do that.
They come from stores. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I ain't telling you what my plugs is.
No, you don't have to, but I'm just trying to figure out because if it's a shoe like the Bel Air that we know off top, okay, is $140, right? So if I'm going to pre-order from you, how do you know how much you're going to charge me? Because now you're saying how much you got to pay your people. Well, the shoe is $140. So
inventory. I just want to say it's 140 plus taxes. People forget the first part. So with the 140 plus taxes, they know these shoes. So first of all, let's just say this: with COVID-19, stores ain't getting quantities like that.
Yeah,
stores. That's why you see me traveling to different cities to go pick up pairs. So like they tell, let's say hypothetically, they say, hey, for the GS sizes, what size you need? We need 180 for them, right? So if they need 180, I already got to ship you your shoe, and I got to pay the extra just to get it. So I can only do 210, 220 on the GS sizes, but it's guaranteed you your sizes. You pre-order, you pretty much, this is my spot. I'm getting the shoe. You ain't got to worry about trying to hit on sneakers. And I've had people who pre-order with me and say, hey, bro, I just hit on sneakers. I send them the money back. I send your money back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's only a pre-order. Like people don't pre-order because they hope that, you know, if I don't hit on this, then I have this in the back pocket. So they don't pre-order because it's like, I don't want to pre-order and now I got to pay for the shit when I hit on sneakers. Or they just rather just see if they hit and then try to get it. But that's when, of course.
That's not the problem. The problem is, that's fine if you, like Flight said, if you hit
pre-order thing, we don't know the maybe people don't pre-order because they're trying to hit retail first.
That's not the problem. If you want to hit retail first, that's great. Because like Flight said, if you hit and you hit me after the
a lot of y'all don't say that though. If you pre-order and you hit on sneakers, I'm gonna give you your bread back. Y'all don't promote that. If y'all did, a lot of niggas would pre-order. But
I'm not going.
I understand that's a piece.
Want to promote that because it's going.
I know, and that's what I said. That's a piece y'all not gonna necessarily promote, but y'all would do that. But that's not a piece I would necessarily promote in my business either, because a lot of niggas just gonna pre-order and then even if they hit or don't hit, I feel like they would still say, "Oh, well, I hit just so they can get their bread back." And it's like, bro, I don't got time to play with you. It's either you pre-ordering or you're not. Yeah. So I feel it. Like, I'm not gonna promote that either. But I just think that's to me, this is why I wouldn't pre-order, because I would try to hit first retail.
Okay, so let me ask you this: so when you don't pre-order, which is fine, but then you don't hit on the app, why are you mad that you got to pay a higher price than the pre-order price?
Well, I'll be mad when I go to anybody else but you.
No, I'm saying, but I'm just, in general, I would be mad.
Hey, hold on. Feast talking mad bias right now, man. That's
right. No, honestly, I'm telling y'all, if y'all have to go to a reseller, y'all better find one y'all like, get cool with that nigga, shop with him. His price is gonna start getting lower and lower.
But that's anything. But that's anything though.
You do stuff with him outside of sneaker shit. And us doing shit for each other, me and Reco been cool. We both did our shit individually. Our businesses never really crossed when we first started. So that's why when we cross businesses now, it goes the way it goes, because I never started with he's a dude I resell from and I'm trying to push him so I could get discounts. It was never like that. Right. It was a friendship first.
Right.
I never, as long as I've been knowing Reco, I never used to shop at Reco until recently, consistently. I would say I might get 1-2 thing here and there, but it started getting bad. Honestly, since I started probably being at Foot Locker, I've been throwing him alleys. He been throwing me alleys, but it never started out like that. It was a genuine friendship. Like we chill, we did shit, with a lot of shit outside of sneakers. So it's like for us to have the relationship we have now with sneakers, it never started like that. So for me, it's just a lot more genuine. It's like me honestly helping a friend. I'm not helping a reseller. I'm helping a friend.
And that's really, that's hold on, that's really with anything though, like just outside of sneaker reselling. Like if you're gonna buy from a reseller, at least, well, first of all, if you're gonna buy from a reseller, it ain't like, oh, all of a sudden you just seen somebody on Instagram, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm finna buy those. You obviously gonna talk to somebody or know somebody, and they be like, yo, where you be getting your joints from? And they gonna be like, yo, I get my joints from so and so. It's gonna be word of mouth, or it's gonna be a referral. It's gonna be something like that. That's just like if you go buy a car or you go buy a house, you just not finna, you just drive past a house and you just see a for sale sign right there. You be like, oh yeah, I'm finna buy that house right there. No, normally you got a real estate agent, you got something, you got somebody referring you about something, so so you know what's good. So it's the same thing with sneaker reselling. I didn't know Reco was selling sneakers. Like I said, I had a relationship with Reco before I knew he was selling sneakers. I have not physically bought nothing from Reco yet, but I'm just saying though, I know he's good money because I knew him before I knew he was selling sneakers.
Right.
I knew about Flight before I knew Flight was really selling sneakers. Another thing, like somebody had a question. Well, they didn't really have a question.
Yeah.
They were saying they were saying how Flight got famous. That was a goofy dude, but he said like Flight got famous because of Unbreakable. That's false. Because Drake said no, hold on. Well, hold on though, because Flight said that last episode, but then he had to hit it, which I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Which and he can say it again if he wants to or whatever, but it was totally on the total opposite.
Yeah, so just to clarify that, I got known on YouTube because of Break. Because all his early videos, them early shoes all came from me. You know what I'm saying? And somebody put Break onto me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the YouTube. I was just flipping shoes. So I was doing sneaker resale. And then he said, yo, I got a YouTube channel. You know, if you can provide me with early pairs, I'll give you a shout out. So we built a business relationship first, and then we started linking up at SneakerCon, and then the people started saying, bro, because they would see me in Break videos, they would see me in Snipe videos, they see me in Holler videos. They were like, bro, you need your own channel. Then I started YouTube. Now YouTube almost took off better than resale. But I do want to say one thing about reselling though, or pre-order. I think people fail to realize, and I constantly have to remind people this, that it's not mandatory, okay? Nobody holds a gun to your head and say you have to pre-order. If you don't want to pre-order, don't pre-order, but just understand it's so much bigger than what me and Reco doing. Like, it's resale is in the community, and it's a major part of the community. Without resale, there's no sneaker cons, these sneaker shows, none of that appears, bro. Like, I mean, if you really, really think about it, and we said it in the back room, sneaker resale and hype beasts are a major factor in the push of how important the sneaker community has come, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, if people really sit and think about it, I understand you may be mad that you missed out on the shoe, but even as the sneaker reseller like me, I make videos telling you how to get shoes, how I get it. But you know what it is? What separates me from people that say they want a shoe is they ain't willing to put in the work to go get it. If I tell you, all right, you want to get a shoe? These 7 stores doing raffle. Drive to all 7 of these stores and put your name on a raffle. People don't want to do that. So as a reseller, we step in and we bridge the gap between the person getting a shoe and not getting it because they don't want to put in that extra work. That's all it is. I'm not doing that.
Is the extra work? Is the extra work more like $250 over retail, $200 over retail? I'm only a size 4. God damn it!
So I just want to tell you this. I think you got
that's just me with a very mindful problem. Not everyone is a size 4, so that is just my specific issue.
Well, think about it. I'm a size 14. Sometimes I don't get my size.
Yeah, but
12 is a popular size now.
Yeah,
my
13
is damn near borderline preschool, and I'm paying $400 for a shoe. Bitch, I am little as hell. Okay.
So you know who you got to blame for that? It ain't the sticker resellers, it's the Asian market for
I'm
that.
not mad at it. That's why I'm not mad at y'all doing what y'all got to do to get y'all money. But if you ask me today, would I be mad if resellers disappear? No, I would not be mad either. But I'm not mad at y'all doing what y'all got to do to get y'all money. There's been times where I couldn't get stuff, and Reco, being a reseller, has came through. But he is the only reseller I go to because outside of like, you know, his price, I ain't gonna talk too much. I get the sister price.
So earlier, you guys, someone touched on bots, about how you guys use bots to get your shoes and stuff like that. But
you'll be surprised how many of them.
Can you guys address that issue about the bots and you guys getting shoes?
Do y'all use bots though? Y'all don't use bots. Yeah,
You'll be surprised how many resellers don't use bots.
I don't use bots.
Okay.
Let me tell you
Everything
something.
I get is what I touch in hand in person.
Facts. And
That
in bots,
introduces my question too. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You good.
So this introduces my question too. So this is a two-part question. How do you get your sneakers? And does it change when it's not a GR? So how are you getting your shoes? And then does it change for your people that pre-order? Does it change for you getting the number of pairs when it's like an off-white 4? So can you both answer that question?
I'll tell you this. My methods are the same, and that's why I'm able to still touch fair. Whether it's a GR or a hype shoe, I still put in the same work. As y'all saw on my Instagram, I went to Chicago and picked up like 20, 25 pairs of off-white 4. Do that pre-order. It's still the same.
So that's why Chicago didn't have no stock at Foot Locker. You took them all.
Look, I went to LA. So
ain't no like you gotta have more than one account. You gotta have several accounts.
It wasn't Chicago. I just went to
also put in other zip codes outside of your own. That's another thing. Like I might have one account where I put my zip code, but you gotta have other accounts where you put other zip codes you're willing to go to. So if you hit, you can get it. That's the thing. A lot of people think that these resellers are hitting off of one account. Bro, these niggas got like 10, 15 accounts.
That's not
true. Rico, what was your answer to that question from
not every reseller's method is the same, but some for the ones that go through like store routes or even use a combination of stores and boutiques, anyone that's using stores has more than one account. They're not using one account. Ain't no one account putting on Champs, Foot Locker, and all stores on that one account. They have more than one account.
This is the
outside of the stores, also boutiques. It's a combination of places.
Rico, go next afterwards. Rico, go next.
Yeah, I got.
And depending on your city, also depends on how many boutiques you also have, because some cities are more boutique heavy than others. Not everywhere got a round 2, a social status, and all these 9 out of 10 condition that's in Maryland. Not every state got one of those. So it's like it depends on your city, and also depends on what that reseller is using. Boutiques, the regular foot stores, and then a lot of niggas sleep on stores like Jimmy Jazz, DTLR, because a lot of that.
Well, not everybody got a DTLR and a Jimmy Jazz though, and I can speak for myself.
But a lot of people sleep on those stores because those are in person shit you got to do. Not everything is on
JD Sports and all that. Like, yeah, I ain't got none of that. I ain't got a Hibbits either. Go ahead, Flight. Hold on, Feast. Hold on.
She's talking like she a reseller, like she got all of that. Right.
I just know outlets. I don't have the patience and time to be one. But if I wanted to be one, I could be one.
Can we explain what we do though, Feast? I mean, come on. Can we explain what we do as resellers? The people actually. Give us a second. So look, all right.
Well, Rico was next. I want to talk reseller.
No, go ahead.
It was Flight then Rico. You fuck it up.
All right, well, I'm done. I'm still up. Y'all go ahead.
What was we talking about, bro?
Talking about how you took one in Chicago.
Wait, y'all asked 3 questions. I can't do 2. Go ahead, Rico.
So how do you physically get your pairs, and does it change when it's a hyper release?
That's what it is. So that's what I'm saying. One of the key elements in reselling is buying stuff when it ain't selling. So a lot of people don't know the relationships that I have with my stores. A lot of times, like them lemonade 4s that came out, right? Nobody talked about those.
Those all white base with the kind of pink on the eyelets. Yeah. And
nobody talked about them shoes. But you know what Flight had to do? The same amount of stock that I bought for the University Gold, I had to buy them ugly shoes. See, that's the thing. People get mad at resellers because they show up for the hype shoes. They don't buy the everyday shoes. See, that's another element that makes us different because stores respect. See, stores already know that hype shoes gonna sell out, but they make their money off stuff that ain't moving. When you got to buy Air Force Ones, Air Max 270s, you know what I'm saying? So
that's how they keep getting they rotation in. You know, if they sell them, yeah.
So you got somebody like me who come in and I'll buy these Jordan shirts, these Jordan hats, these slides, these UGG shoes, and I just move them in the community and help them to keep money going in. So I don't just show up for a hype shoe. I'm there consistent. So of course they're gonna choose somebody who's more consistent over somebody who's just for the moment of what's hot.
Exactly.
That makes the difference with resellers. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't see that. I had to buy a bunch of them ugly shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? But I had to stay consistent in my pattern. That's why I say when it came time for the off-whites, now it's time for me to make.
Go ahead, Beard. And then Reco jump in.
All right. You want to ask your question first?
No, it was Rico's turn. Go ahead.
So, I mean, really, Flight really touched on all the points. It's like we spend a lot of our own money on shit we don't need. Number one, the stuff that sits in the stores, and then 2 weeks later, you see it sold out. We came and did that because they got to get rid of it before it goes on sale because they losing money at that point. It's a marginal thing for them. We helping them save their margin. They helping us on the back end when we need stuff. It's a trade-off. So don't get mad at us because a lot of times when we buy a lot of stuff, they turn around and get a restock of some things too. So guess what? Y'all end up getting some of those too. So like people who catch UNC lows, whatever, because they restocked in the store 3-4 times. Thank your local resellers for that stuff too, because half the time they don't make it out on the floor. They end up selling it to you guys, and then what's left, we take it. We don't always get first dibs on everything. Say what?
What you say, Fizz?
Y'all about to restock too, because we telling y'all asses when the restock come in.
So whose fault is that again? Why are y'all blaming us?
I ain't blaming y'all. I get my little share now and then. I ain't blaming y'all.
But that's what I'm saying.
Restock
Like,
Tuesday, Thursday.
I wouldn't be mad. I ain't gonna fight for y'all to stay, but I ain't gonna be mad if y'all go.
like like I say, we buying random shoes we don't need, t-shirts, hats, bullshit, socks, shoe cleaner that we don't need. So it's like
Just for the record, I don't buy shoe cleaner because I'm signed with Rejuvenator.
I was gonna say that.
Y'all go and check the link for Rejuvenator. Just in case anybody's watching, I only buy Rejuvenator shoe cleaner. One of the best in the market. So y'all make sure that y'all check out the links in my videos. Go ahead.
BX, go ahead, B.
So my question to both of you guys, gentlemen, is you stated that you guys travel a lot to get pickup shoes. Like how is it more for GRs or the hype shoes? And how often does that happen?
It depends on inventory, really, because like we touched on earlier, with COVID and everything that's going on now, the stores is getting shut down. So you may not have your usual, say, 8 stores that you go to get all your stuff in a 10-mile radius or whatever. So you got to travel a little farther outside of your region to get some stuff. Or they may only do like the Jumpman stores only in Chicago and LA getting certain shoes. So now you don't have a choice but to fly out because you got customers who rely on you to get this shoe every time. It doesn't matter what release it is. I got the same people that's buying hype shoes, they buying GRs from me. So I gotta do it both ways. It doesn't.
I'm gonna keep it real quick, and then Feast, you can go into Abram also.
Okay.
I ain't that on the real. Like I said before, I knew Reco was selling sneakers, man. I thought Reco was from Chicago because that's how many times I seen Reco in Chicago.
I ain't Chicago.
Okay, but
yeah.
So are you be in Chicago and Atlanta though? So
yeah, I be in Chicago, Atlanta, and LA all the time.
All the time. So, but the majority of the time I see Chicago. But then I hear that you be in Atlanta. So I was like, oh, well, he be in Atlanta, but he stay in Chicago. So that's why I was like, when I started seeing you selling sneakers, I was like, he stay in Chicago getting everything. So that makes sense now then. Okay.
I work twice as hard because I'm in Atlanta, but I still have connections in Chicago and I got connections in LA. So I'm always having to go back and forth. Like when people saw I posted that, I flew to LA for a day for off-whites. They made a big hoopla about that, but they didn't pay attention to when I said I just flew back to LA for Tokyo ones. Then I flew back again to LA for the metallic 4s, the green and the orange pair. They don't want to talk about those. They only want to talk about the off-whites. How you think I got the connections for all of that stuff? I bought some other bullshit that I didn't post because they needed my help.
And then also as well, on a side question, how do y'all ship everything back? Like FedEx, like everybody else?
Nope. I take it on the plane with me, bro.
What?
Bro, this free game, bro. This free game.
You know how to finesse some airports, you Gucci.
This all you got to do. Airlines charge you like $30 or $40 to $50 to check in a box.
Yeah.
So I get a big box and I check in a box on the flight. It's cheaper than paying for overnight. And I get my shoe when I land. I check in all my boxes, bro. I check, like when I went to Chicago, when I picked up pairs in New York.
Don't get messed up though. I mean, like so
because it goes under the plane with the
It goes under the plane.
And you got to get good. I take my boxes good. Like I tape them up good. But $50 and I can get a big box in. That's cheaper.
Yeah.
Having to put it back home, and it gets when I land, I know my box is there. I do that every time, man. Yeah. But like the thing is, like I think people don't understand. Reselling is not easy, bro. Like it's really a full time. Like Reco, you hear Reco saying, like I'm there with him, bro. Like I'm traveling to other cities day in, day out, bro, grabbing pairs. And like when I went to Chicago, for me to get the off-whites, I had to pay high on Tokyos. You know what I'm saying? I had to buy Tokyos, satin snake skins, University Gold 12s, and laser orange 3s. I had to buy all those, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I probably spent hypothetically like 20,000, 30, somewhere around there, just to get all these shoes, and then I gotta get back home just to remake my money. People don't see that, bro, but it's an investment. It's like for reselling for me, this is my business. Flight Academy Kickz ain't just a YouTube channel. It's an LLC. Like I own a business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I ain't just somebody just flipping shoes. Like I actually got other businesses that go with this too. You know what I'm saying? Which y'all will hear about soon, man. So like it's a little bit more respect factor when it comes to what I do.
And I disagree to a certain extent about people don't understand or they get, you know, the work y'all put in, because if you in the community or if you just, you know, a little bit about sneakers, then you know at least a little bit that they putting in, that y'all putting. First of all, y'all have to have some type of connections. Y'all didn't just get them overnight, man. Like y'all did, you know, like and then to go from city to city, different places, even if you getting everything from wherever you live at locally, that didn't just happen overnight. And time is money, and everybody here is grown, so you know you paying for a service. You paying for a service, and you know that you're gonna get something guaranteed. And if you don't hit, and you call up Reco or you whatever, and he take care of you, yo, that's a service. That's what you paying for. You paying for a guaranteed service, man. And it wasn't easy for him to get what he's trying to get for you, because as much work as he put in, you probably could have did the same thing, but you didn't. But you didn't.
Let me add to that real quick. Just as far as the time it takes to put into this stuff, like just adding on to what you were saying. Don't get mad at a reseller, and I'm gonna use myself for example. Like I said, went to LA, got off whites, right? That was a Friday, Saturday, whichever day that was. Turn right back around again. That following Wednesday, that's when they dropped the metallic 4s. Had to jump back on the flight again. Friday, Tokyos. Jumping back on the flight again. I'm in Atlanta. That's a 5-hour flight to LA and back. I'm on the first thing smoking 7 a.m. Atlanta to LA. 10 o'clock LA flight getting back to Atlanta at 6 in the morning. 2 days later, I'm doing the same thing. Then another day later, I'm doing the same thing. If you're willing to do that, then by all means, I promise you'll get a shoe. If you're not willing to do that, suck it up. Take your L.
Well, we all don't work for Delta too either, damn it.
I'm on leave right now, so we'll talk after this.
Okay. I'm sorry, I probably put myself. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
But don't worry, he ain't got no what you call it? He ain't got no
buddy passes.
Yeah, he ain't got no buddy pass for sale. So
all right, I got a question for you guys.
I had a question too.
Okay.
Hold on, D. Reed, because Feast did have her hand up first.
Okay, go ahead,
please.
Now, because I see that little stack behind you, Reco. So, how do you guys determine like what's the cap or like quantity on a certain sneaker so you're not sitting on too much? Or like, do you guys just say I'ma just get whatever I can? Fuck it, if I sit, it's gonna sell eventually. Or do you guys try to have a certain limit you end up sitting on of a certain sneaker, depending on how hype or how non-hype it is?
Where we go?
I mean, for me, honestly, how do I put it without saying too much? There's certain shoes I just know that I need to have in my inventory, number one. But for the most part, I know just as well as Flight, I'm going to have those pre-orders, but I know I'm going to have probably this many people hit me up for these particular sizes and this particular shoe. But at the same time, I do my research. I know inventory. I know certain sizes, they're not going to be as easy to get as for more people. So if I can get it, I'm going to go ahead and grab those extras because I know it's going to be 100 people in my DMs every day when they don't get a shoe on sneakers or on the apps, whatever. Hey, man, you got this shoe, you got that shoe. So to save myself the headache of telling 100,000 people no, I go ahead and just get it. Sometimes I sit on them a little longer than others, but at the end of the day, a lot of folks don't realize shoes only go up. So the longer you take to buy it from me, I'm going to make more money because you set my price.
And I think with that too is you just got to know the market, man. Like when you do pre-orders, two sizes you really don't want to take pre-orders on is a 7.5 and 11.5. Those shoes, you get those shoes on release day because they're gonna be worth more. Some of y'all don't understand. 7.5s don't always come in all releases to these stores. They'll come from 7 straight to 8. So I always tell people if you want to pre-order 7.5, you know how many I have. The 11.5s don't be in the stores like that. And you rarely get a 12.5. Rarely. You know what I'm saying? That's that unicorn size. So it's about having an understanding of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm in a position where I have a large clientele. So I can easily sell 3 to 4 full-size runs of any type of sneaker with no problem. You know what I'm saying? So to the stores, I'm more valuable because I'm not going to leave sneakers behind. So if they call me and say, hey, can you take 40 pairs of these? I say yes. Now, even if I ain't got the orders for them yet, if I know I got them 40, then I get to work because I'm a hustler, so I know how to move them. You know what I'm saying? And it's been times where I've gotten shoes early and I just charge people what I got for them. Because if I got a customer that spend money with me all the time, I give back to them. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all see I do pre-order on everybody know Christmas is my favorite holiday, right? So when they do the 11s for Christmas, what's the pre-order thing I do? 20 slots for retail pre-order price. So you're going to get your sneakers for pre-order.
Okay.
For retail.
For retail. Well, retail plus tax.
Plus shipping.
Don't forget the plus tax.
Hey.
No. For the shipping, I cover the shipping. So you get your shoes as if you walked in the store and got them. I do 20 slots. And when I first started doing it, people was like, oh, they're going to pay a whole year in advance. So,
the feds watching, man. Your joint is jacking up.
Yeah, your feed was messing up at the end there.
Yeah, all I heard was.
What you saying? Hey, but one thing, just to chime in real quick about Flight though, I can contest to that. I know for a fact he at least been doing that for what I know 2 years. It may be longer than that, but I know for 2 Christmases I've seen him do it at retail. So I mean I can't vouch for that. Which you ain't not in there ever seen that before.
I did it for the Concords, the Bread 11s, and the Win Like 96s, and Win Like what was the other one? Win Like 96 and Win Like 84.
Yeah, 85. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying only 2 Christmases that I know of. That's what I'm saying. For me. Right, but right. I know it's been longer than that, but I'm just saying I can vouch for these past 2 Christmases, and it's probably been longer than that, which he said it has. That's all I'm saying.
And that's dope that you pay for shipping too.
Baker said 30,000 comment. Hey, if you want proof, I can show you, bro. I ain't got to count for nobody. I ain't got to count for nobody, bro. Anybody that know me, know I rock, bro. You feel me? So you let me know, bro.
Me? No, I just got to slide out because I had a show before this, so I've literally been on live for like all night. But I do got to slide. My son is here. Got to get him ready for school tomorrow. Little shit like that. So I do got to slide out. I just want to give shout out to everybody that's here on the panel. Appreciate for having me. If you guys do shop Sneakerheads clothing line, make sure you use code Feats and Treats, 15% off. You know.
You told me that yesterday. I just bought a shirt.
Well, I'm gonna tell you every day.
Shout out to Feats and Treats, the reseller.
Treats and treats, the trader. The trader. I trade. I don't resell, I trade.
Same difference.
But shout out to y'all. Reco, you keep doing you. I'm gonna keep shopping, you know.
I appreciate it.
I do want the settings. I do want you to come a little down on them, but it's okay. I'm gonna get them. Just
Yeah,
hold
we talked about that already.
I gotta try it on. Hope I'm about that size. I gotta try it on. It might be too big.
Hey, this ain't Foot Locker, you know that.
That's I ain't bad. It ain't Foot Locker. But I do appreciate everybody. Appreciate Rep having me on tonight, though. Y'all have a good night. Stay up. Stay blessed.
You too.
But yeah, peace out.
All right, good.
I thought
D-Reed, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, with the rise in botting right now, how has that affected you guys? And do you think that it will affect you in a negative way in the future?
I don't see it.
No? Okay.
I mean, it's honestly, I would think it helped more than it hurt, to be honest.
Because you guys said you do it manually. So
Reco, you talking? I don't know if mine's delaying or not.
No, you go ahead. I just said something. You go ahead.
So the thing is with bots, I don't like. For me, I don't go for restocks or like whenever sneakers put up a shoe, I may try to go for it, but I do it now for the live cop, like for when. But like the bots ain't really hurting nothing because they getting the online pairs. My pairs come local stores, so they can't buy a local store, so they'll never hurt me in that manner. And then I get shoes before bots. You know what I'm saying? Like I get early shoes, so my pairs are already secured before the bots even come in. So I'll never be concerned with the bots. Now I would say this: if it's a certain type of shoe, I know a lot of people that do bots. You know what I'm saying? One of the companies that I do promotion for, they teach like how to bot and stuff like that. And I tell people, look, man, the bots are taking over for manual. Like with this COVID has allowed a lot of people to be home, and people are just getting smarter and wiser and trying to figure out. And these bots have gotten stronger. They almost sound like Transformers a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're Decepticons or something. But like I'm telling you, like the bot world is getting crazy right now. So I tell people, look, man, invest in the bots. Invest in the bots. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes the bots are cheaper than doing pre-orders. Sometimes people run spots for $35. You can't.
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree with that because I mean you can, but it's like for example buying gas or whatever, right? Yo, if you rolling something real nice, you're not finna just put in regular gas in your joint. You gonna put that Supreme in your joint because you know you need to put that Supreme in there. It's the same thing with bots. You can buy a cheap old $30 bot, but you more than likely never gonna hit. You literally in the same situation you've always been in. But if you buying a really expensive bot, you buying all the proxies, the most expensive hardware, then more than likely you gonna be really hitting on Flight Academy, Suge, you know, Flex, Luga, all that good status there. You know what I'm saying? But you legit gotta put it. I mean, you gotta pay how you weigh. I always say that you gotta pay how you weigh.
Bro,
So
some of the best bots like 10 bands, bro.
Yes.
I mean, with the sneaker game, man, it's really all about what you put into it on any side. When you reselling, getting them in hand manually like we do, or if you using the bots and you botting everything up on the website. It's all about evolution. You gotta get in where you fit in, like you said. You gotta learn how to keep up with the times, basically, pretty much.
Right.
If you're not willing to go out and put in the legwork or stand in the line with a bunch of other people, then you need to go ahead and pay for somebody's slots or get a bot yourself. It's like nobody wants to do any work, but then they complain about not getting to shoot. It doesn't make sense.
Thanks.
Right.
Go ahead, BS, and I'll talk after.
A lot of the times, there's a lot of people that don't have the stores accessible to them, and say the area that they live in, they don't have the Foot Lockers, the Jimmy Jazz, the Foot Actions, and stuff like that to get the shoes. The only way they could get them is through the sneakers app or going to Foot Locker online.
You can network. You got social media. You got it's a lot of other ways to do things. You think
there's no way
run random day and got cool people in LA, Atlanta, and Chicago? No, it takes time. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen overnight, but you still got to put some type of work into it.
And for me personally, I don't see how anybody. Well, first of all, anybody can get a sneaker if they really want to. If they have the means and if they financially have the means for it, they can get whatever they want to nowadays. Nobody can never say, "Man, I wasn't able to get that." Yes, you were, and yes, you can. And still to this day, you can get whatever you want right now. If you got the bread for it, you have to pay how you weigh. That's and that's what it is. That's literally what it is. So if you don't hit on Sneakers app and you don't have the stores, even if the stores they didn't get what you want or whatever like that, you wasn't able to hit on Sneakers app. You still have all these other resources out here, which for me personally, it didn't used to be like that. So nowadays it's like I really don't have no excuse about nothing. If I don't hit, hey, I just move on to the next one. Because it used to be a time once something was sold out, it was sold out. It wasn't no such thing as you can go on StockX and let's keep it real. StockX ain't that old. Goat ain't that old.
They only been around a couple years.
At one point, they used to send out an East Bay magazine and a Jordan magazine.
Exactly.
Calling orders back in the day.
That's what I'm trying to explain to people. That when they try to come at resellers about it, like y'all have to understand, like the market push because of resellers, bro. Like think about that. You used to be able to get a catalog. Think about how the shoes had to be sitting for you to be able to get a catalog and call in your order.
Yep.
Call in your order
at midnight.
Talking about, bro, I saw a throwback picture. Bro, it was like the flu games. You know what I'm saying? The Texas was in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, people just have to realize that times have changed, bro.
What was that flight break? Shout out to Break if he's still watching. Break posted a picture which he got from somebody else. And it was an old picture. It wasn't a present picture. It was an old picture of somebody that they had took at the outlet. And you know how at the outlet they had the display joint on every aisle or whatever. And the Jordan display joint had the Cherry 12s, the He Got Game 13s. It was right now. It would that would be a unicorn. That would be a unicorn location. Matter of fact.
You know what's crazy though? Just to get into this too, people talk about reselling like it's such a bad thing. Do y'all not realize how long this shit been around? Even before I go into that, do you not realize how long bots have been around? They just got popular because more people sitting at home. Bots have been around for longer than 10 years. Y'all didn't know it or not.
But that's just the same thing, Reco, where people talk about resellers, but it's just like it's the new. I mean, excuse my language. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. That's just it's the new N-word. It's the new N-word. Like, first of all, folks ain't used to say it at all. Not everybody and their mama saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. So it's you got 6ix9ine saying it, and it's just like, oh yeah, well, whatever. When we talking about before the snitching. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can damn near say it nowadays. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with being you can call yourself a sneakerhead. Oh no, I don't consider myself a sneakerhead. Nigga, if you love sneakers, that's what you are.
Yeah. And you know what though? I think people fail to realize that StockX is not full of resellers. StockX have a lot of people that just normal people who just want to sell their sneakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they say, well, I'd rather go through StockX than GOAT versus going through a reseller, you're still buying it from somebody at the same exact price.
Right.
So nothing is really changing with the transaction, except now you got to wait a month to get them instead of 2 to 3 days.
On top of that, too, what people often forget about is Facebook groups have been around for years as far as like sneakers trading and whatnot. If you want to be mad at StockX, because before there was a StockX, people weren't paying them crazy prices like that. But once you got a platform to say, oh, well, I can make this off of it, then that's what I'm going to charge these dudes for. Before that, I know dudes are selling, like back when phone positives was popping, all kinds of stuff. They wasn't going for no $400, $500, $600 like that. You trading them in groups, in hand, in person, for way better prices. But now that y'all got a platform to see that you can make money off of it, now you want to get mad at us for doing the same thing.
And then you really can't even be mad, Reco and Flight, because before it was either one of them, it used to be one place you could do this, and it was eBay. eBay had no competition. And now eBay and everybody, they have competition. So when you corner the market, you can do whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? But now what they have different outlets that you can buy different stuff. All of them have to be in competition with each other So now you don't even hear folks talking about eBay that much or whatever. But eBay had to they had to change the game where they started doing stuff for sellers and all that type of stuff or whatever like that. I mean, but the things just evolve, things change. You can't be mad. It is what it is. Either you gonna change with the times, or you just gonna be left at the bus stop. Like it is what it is.
And things just started getting hyped for sneakers, bro. Like you gotta think about this. Before the Jordan, I don't care what nobody said. That Jordan wave just recently got as big as it's gotten within the last couple of years. Because before that, people were wearing Ultra Boosts. You know what I'm saying? They was rocking the NMDs. Those were the sneakers that people were wearing.
One year. I forget what year that was. Y'all probably can help me out. But one year, Adidas for once
past
JB.
Past JB. That's what I'm saying. Everybody had
the first year Yeezy.
Everybody was getting and that was before Yeezy though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was wearing Ultra Boosts, the runners, the NMDs. You know what I'm saying? Remember they had all the different types of NMDs coming out. That's what the thing was. Then Jordan Brand came back into it with the help of reselling, bro.
Oh, matter of fact, you know what year it was? It was the year so remember the transition when Jordans was being sold out. Everybody was like, man, they need to put out more pairs. And they said, okay. The year they started putting out more pairs, it was the year that Adidas took over because it was so many pairs that was sitting because they made so many pairs. And then everybody was like, man, everything's sitting out, man. Yo, Jordan Brand slipping. Well, this is what y'all asked for.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't never please. You can never please the masses. Like we talked to JD last week, and we like, the year that everybody said, damn, they got so much Jordans on the shelf, they sitting, and then Jordan stopped putting out as much, and then like, damn, I can't get the pair that I want because they're not putting out enough. And to that comment about Adidas and Yeezys, nah, I'm good.
That was that 2015 wave. That was the year of the Retro 12s when they
Rico, no, I ain't buying no.
They dropped
Adidas.
the Master 12s and the French Blues and all that. They was dropping them in mass numbers. How do y'all? I got a question for both of y'all.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Even before that, like I don't remember exactly which year it was, but I want to say, because I know for a fact between like 05 and like 2008, I could go in a store 1 o'clock in the afternoon and get my size, no problem.
Yeah.
2009, 2010, that's when these folks started lining up outside 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. They want to bring the camping out wave back. And then that's when you can't get the shoes like that. And then now, what is it, like 2012, 2013, everything started sitting again. And now we're back to where we were like 2009, 2010, 2011.
But the thing, and the thing is though, real quick, Rico, and Emery, you can chime in, is that's a fact. You talking about 2008. If you think about it though, when did social media pop? That's what changed. That's what changed the game. That's when the evolution of what we are dealing with now. Because when it was like you said, 2008, 7, 6, or whatever like that, you still had hype sneakers, but you could go in the store. Well, everybody was camping in, but once this social media pop, then it's all of a sudden you got to start using these apps. You got to start getting on all this, But before then, you had to put that footwork in, like y'all do, obviously. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody had to do that.
even during that time, the what do you call it? The last shot sat, the He Got Game sat, and people were still mad about them that they couldn't get them. So
even when you think about like the 2008 year, bro, like it got so dead for sneakers that they started mixing sneakers, bro. Like I'm telling you, they started making fusion, Air Jordan fusion, bro. That's how bad it got when it got so bad when it was like, you know what, let's just combine. During that time frame, people was wearing them Reebok Sotheries, you know what I'm saying? And them felines, bro, that's what the hot sneaker was. And of course the Air Force One. So they started combining sneakers together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a wave of sneakers, bro. Like it's probably gonna come again where sneakers may end up sitting again. Then it's gonna pick back up, man. You just never know, bro.
That's a fact. Now, but I always look at it like the sneaker game is the stock market. That's why StockX name is so perfect, because that's legit what it is. And it was like that before StockX, but they name just sits perfect because that's what it's always been that way. It's a stock market. It's gonna be up one day, whatever the sneaker may be, and then the next day it could be all the way down in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get it while it's in the dumps, like y'all talking about, because For prime example, Last Dance. And everybody know it everybody know it Last Dance, yo. Or Kobe died. You can't tell me now everybody know he was mad Kobe's that was just sitting in Ross.
That Kobe wave kind of pissed me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact. I mean, it should for any and everybody, you know, whatever. But that's the times that we live in, though. Yo, if Michael Jordan was to die right now, God forbid, but if he was to die right now, yo, everything we talking about Air Jordan 1 Fats. We talking about
we talking about mids.
We talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fusions. You know what I'm saying? We talking about all of them joints. We talking about Spizikes. All of them gonna be like $1,000. And don't let it be the Team Jordans that he actually wore, like the UNC joint or like all them joints. You know what I'm saying? That Ron Harper and them was wearing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doing the 6 rings, like yo, and them 6 rings too. All of them, they gonna be crazy.
And here's the thing: people gonna be mad at resellers for them, but guess what? We didn't set the price on that. You the one that said I'll pay $1,000 just so I can have that shoe.
That's a fact.
But now you mad I sold it to you for $1,000.
That's a fact. After the fact, because who doesn't get mad after they spend their money and be like, man, I wish I. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Abram, go ahead. My bad, man.
Now, how do y'all think? I asked this last week to Sneaker Dave. How do y'all think the Jordan documentary has affected the sneaker game? Because I mean, obviously with COVID-19, we was all just chilling around. That Jordan documentary was like everything for us. I mean, we had sneaker drops and all this other stuff. But how do you think it affected the resale game? Because if you look at GOAT, like I looked at my 2012 Concords. Before that documentary, you can get that shoe for $180. Now,
before you answer the question, somebody said, "Do you want a cherry Coke or a regular Coke?"
I'll take regular Coke. So I looked on there. You can get that shoe for $180 before the documentary. Now the highest bid for the shoe is $375. So that just shows how the documentary just changed it. But I just want to know in your guys' eyes.
It just flamed it up for the hype beasts. I'm telling you, bro, like the hype beasts is what drove them prices up. Because people that real sneakerheads already knew the value of the shoe.
Right.
Because like I said last time I was on here for a brief moment, we got a certain attachment to those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Some of us seen Jordan play in the last shot. We seen him take that last shot. That wasn't new to us.
Right.
We seen when he was sick with the piece of food poison or whatever. What we call it the flu game. We knew what that moment meant. You know what I'm saying? We know where the Barons came from. We know where the Space Jam 11 came from. Some of us grew up watching that movie. So we have more of an emotional attachment with it. The documentary comes out and it actually introduces Michael Jordan, what we've seen, to the newer generation, which are the new hype beasts. Now it's like, oh snap, we gotta have those. Because I was watching the documentary and I knew every sneaker was on there and I put them in my collection. I'm a sneakerhead, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That documentary opened the eyes of hype beasts, and that's why the prices where it's at. Them prices should have been there on them sneakers. Those are OGs. But there's a difference between older sneakerheads and the newer generation. They don't respect the sneakers like we see. To them,
sorry to cut you off, but I have a question for both of you. Do you think that Jordan Brand knows what they're doing when they don't release specific shoes like the Chicago ones and the Cool Grades?
Yes, bro.
Marketing.
Marketing at its finest.
When it comes to marketing, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yes, every time. Okay, for you guys, does anybody else have a question?
Go ahead, D-Reed. No.
Okay. So how many times do I have to make a purchase to be considered a customer? Okay. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, does the prices still stay the same or do we start to talk a little bit?
That's a case by case basis. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many sneakers do I have to buy to be considered a loyal customer?
I mean, it depends. Like I say, if you only like I got people who only hit me up in December for 11s. I'm not giving you, there's no deal on that. Like you hit me once a year for a shoe. I can't do that.
Right.
I can give them 300 points.
You know what I'm saying? So if they literally shop with me almost every shoe, then yeah, there may be a deal in there for them sometimes. But I got other clients who they don't care what the price is. They're gonna pay it. It depends who that particular person is. But at the same time, you got to deal with, I got people who don't want to, give me a shout out saying, yeah, I got my kicks from so-and-so. That factors in as well. That's free marketing for me. You're advertising me. And then you got the people who I want to keep my plug to myself. That's cool, but you always going to pay this price. So it's a lot of different factors that go into those things. And a lot of people don't take that into account. It's not my job to explain that to you. And I'm not going to beg you for a shout out. I'm going to go out my way for the people who go out their way for me. Yeah. That's how I look at it. Just like how you get special treatment when you're a regular customer at Dior or Gucci or anywhere else, I'm going to treat my people the same way. You constantly coming in, I'm going to constantly make sure you're good. You might get some breaks on some shoes. Hell, like Flight said, you might even get some shoes retail. Because it's a difference between this one person that hits me up 2-3 times a year versus this guy who buys a shoe from me 3 every week. He shouting me out. He bringing me more customers, making more money. Of course, I'm going to give him a deal. That's only going to work out in my favor. At that point, it becomes a business relationship, but it also can turn into a friendship. If you're helping me make money, I'm not going to charge you the same as everybody else. Unless you just say, hey, I just like to support. I'm going to keep paying your price, and that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get VIP rewards.
That's true because, see that
Flex
guy right
app. Retro Rico Flex app.
Right. We got to spend $300 to get them points. So that's 2 shoes, and we get that $20 off, right?
Hell no.
I think for me, it's all about relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got customers that don't give me no issue, bro. Like, they understand the market. They just I got customers who just throw me like $2,000 and say, all right, this my pot. As I get shoes, just deduct them out. So every time they're like, I need this one. I say, all right, this is what you got left. Like, it's all about relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take long for me to start looking out for you. I look out for people a lot. It don't take me long to start, especially if you are we 5 or 6 releases in and you order the same sizes for your whole family. It don't take long whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Some people I show love because it's their first time shopping with it, because there's so many shiesty people out there. People done been scammed before. The sneak community is like a hurt place for a lot of people because a lot of people have gotten gypped before. So sometimes I ease the blow a little bit when they first shop with me. Hey, I want you to see how your first transaction gonna go so you understand how I handle business over here. You know what I'm saying? So I look out from the beginning, and then, as they continue to shop, I just, throw them good prices. But like I said, at the end of the day, each year I always give back. You know what I'm saying? Like I always give back. Sometimes when people order shoes from me, I don't make nothing from it. But I'm not tripping because there's sometimes when people get shoes from me and I make a lot. It all balances out in the end. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's more about the principles and my morals as a man, you know what I'm saying, who owns the business. I want to be respected as somebody who do business the right way. Yes, you're going to have issues in business, but it's ways of going by to take care of it. Now, once again, I ain't no fool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to handle business stuff, so I'm not just going to let any and everything slide. But like I said, I would say probably like once your 5th purchase and we done had good convos and, you ain't giving me no issues, then I'll look out. Because sometimes I have people who be like, look, bro, I want these shoes, man, but it's all I can afford. Is this something you could do for me? And I look back, you don't buy a lot of shoes, man. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip.
Flight got a punch card.
That's a big part of it.
Flight got a punch card.
Approach when you talk to us. If you approach us and say something like that, we'd be more willing to give you a deal and work with you versus that, hey, man, fuck with me, I'm going to do this, whatever. Like, bro, nah.
Hey, but hold on, Rico and Flight, though, man. I feel what y'all saying, but at the same time, yo, it be too much capping. Hey, yo, man, come on. Yo, stop coming to Rico and Flight or anybody else, especially if y'all see what we look like and y'all trying to get a discount. But y'all will go to Foot Locker and everybody else, and y'all won't say not a nail word.
Nope.
Yo, if Rico say they cost $2, don't be, man. Come on, man. I got $199. Come on, yo.
But I think you just have to do a good job of vetting who you're dealing with. Because some people I just leave them on red. Like I tell people, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, bro. Like, you asked me for a shoe, I gave you the price. That's that. If you don't like the price, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Get it for somebody else. I have no problem with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But some people just want to be difficult. Like, for example, I turned down an NBA star 2 weeks ago, bro. No cap, bro. He tried to tell me what he was gonna pay me for my off-white forward because he was in the NBA. And if watching Break know exactly who I'm talking about. Now, most of y'all would have been like, bro, you gonna turn down an NBA player. But I didn't like how he came off for me. Because I told him, listen, brother, you found me, I didn't find you. You know what I'm saying? You inboxed me, I didn't inbox you. You asked me for a shoe, I gave you the price. He wanted the off-white forward size 13 men for $1,000. So I told him how much it was gonna cost. He told me I can show you the screenshot. He told me, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just give you $1,000 for him, and then because it's pretty much lack of better terms. He told me it was an honor that I could sell to him, and I had to remind him, brother, you found me, bro. Somebody told you about me for a reason. I don't need your money. You're not gonna tell me what I say the shoes that I got are worth, bro. It just don't go like that. So anything like that, I'm good on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta respect what I do. You know
that's also as well, like you know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table. And a lot of people don't. And that's really the main thing, especially when it comes to business. And that's why I also say this, like I reiterate, once again, man, like if Flight or Reco or anybody just in business, period, if you trying to shop with them. All right, because either you got the money or you don't. And if you don't have the money, then get back on your grind to get to what you know what I'm saying? So and then shop with them for real. Or otherwise go to other resources that may, be able to hook you up for a lower rate or whatever like that. But don't but stop with the haggling, stop with the oh man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got well, if you ain't got it, why you in my inbox then? Well, like what are we doing right here? Because once again, I very much go by the values as the time is money, and I ain't finna waste nobody's time because I don't like having my time wasted.
Right.
So
this too, like if you gotta decide whether you're gonna be able to pay a bill or get a sneaker, your priority is wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that. I've seen that multiple times. Now, listen, I love sneakers. These sneakers that y'all see back here, I can afford to do that, right? And it's no knock on those who can't. I understand it. Stack your bread up, get what you can. But you can't come to me and say, look, bro, I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna pay rent or get these shoes. That shouldn't be an option for you, brother.
No.
Right.
Because if you don't pay that rent, you and your shoes gonna be on the outside. Especially if you got a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain stuff. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it, but it's just certain stuff where people just be like on something totally different, bro.
People definitely be doing too much for no reason.
So I have a question for both of you.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, it surprises you too. I had an encounter with. I'm gonna just say it the way it needs to be said. I had an encounter with Ronnie 2K. If you don't know who Ronnie 2K is, he makes and runs 2K, NBA 2K. So I sell used shoes. I don't go big bulk buy. He hit me up in the DM, and I thought this was fake. Hit me in the DM like, can you get me off-whites? Can you give me all this stuff? I mean, he gave me a list of stuff. But he wants you to pay $300. He wanted to pay $300, $340. But he wants size 13 through size 18. That's all he's going to do is flip it to an NBA player.
You said that.
To an NBA player, yep.
I mean, he's hitting me up, and he's hitting me up every other day, every week. Like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, you know what, bro? You're not gonna play me. I'm not stupid. I know what off-whites are, and I know how much they go for. And I mean, I'm not gonna pay $600, and you only gonna give me $350. Like, that's stupid. I get that you like this high stature person, but I'm not stupid.
Right.
Yeah, I have a question for both of you. What advice or what would you say to a person that's starting out reselling or wants to start as a reseller?
Networking capital. That's the first thing I'm gonna say.
For me, definitely network. But before you try to resell, you need to know the market. Because if you don't know the market, you can get got.
And once again, that's anything in business.
Yep.
So you need to do your research. Pay how you weigh. Like you know what I'm saying? Like get your education. You know what I'm saying? Get some game before you think you can just jump off the porch and think you're gonna be able to be like Reco or Flight or anybody else. If we're talking about sneakers. What I'm just saying is what they do legit is it's a business. And it is. You can call it what you want, but it's a business. Just like Flight said, he got an LLC. That's the reason why he keep emphasizing it's plus tax.
Right.
Them taxes got to be paid. You know what I'm saying?
Luxury taxes. So, another thing too, bro. I think like when I first came in the game, you got to be okay with, even if you think you know what you're doing, be okay with saying I don't know. I came in the game and I played dumb, bro, because I wanted to remove myself and my ego and what I thought I knew about the sneaker game and learn from everybody else, bro. So I was okay with saying, bro, I don't know, bro. Can you explain this to me? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing is, before you become a master, you got to be a student. I never follow nobody who never know what it felt like to follow. Never, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I came into the game saying, you know what? I see what all y'all doing. I'm going to just sit back and watch it. Bro, I still watch people now. Even when it comes to YouTube, I still study other YouTubers, bro. Because I want to be one of the best, you know what I'm saying? So I have to understand that I don't have the answers to everything. People be asking me questions. I'd be like, bro, I'm watching some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I learn. I learn from other people's mistakes, so I ain't got to make it, bro. So you just got to remain a student to it, man. Remain a student. Constantly invest in yourself. Nobody should invest more into you than you invest in yourself.
Have you guys ever went after like international only releases? I.e. like the red metallic 4s or something like that?
Yeah, I had those.
I have.
You don't flight, man.
I definitely had those. You know what I'm
so
saying?
To follow up my first question, if they were starting out like say the beginning of the next month, what shoe would they go after to start like resell?
Varsity Royal 14.
Varsity Royal 14s? Okay. That's one.
Varsity Royal, the biohack. When the biohacks drop?
First week of September.
So, yeah, first week. So yeah.
The ones, listen, you can never go wrong with investing in ones. Reco, show the stats behind you, bro. Show them the stats behind you. You can never go wrong with investing in ones, man.
Hold on.
Hey,
you can never go wrong.
Look at that boy, man.
Never
Over there.
If you can sit on it for a year, it's worth it.
Hey, but hold on, though. Y'all talking about the biohack ones like it's gonna be y'all selling folks dreams, man. That ain't gonna be something that folks is gonna be able to. Look. I've been investigating all summer just so I can at least try to maybe get a shoestring out of that shoe.
But you got about this. If you get one biohack, when you flip that, you're able to flip that and possibly get 2 more shoes.
That's a
it's
fact.
Gonna be your greatest. You can start off with 170 if you get it. But that's what I'm saying. Go after. If you want to start in the resale, hit it with a splash. Yeah. Because if you post on your page, you got a biohack, you got people attention. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can take that 170, flip it for how much ever is going to be going at that time. Now take that money and buy more sneakers. And that's the greatest start. But you also can start with a GR2. You got to crawl before you walk, man.
But for me, and I'm not a reseller at all. But just off of business savviness, I would say, because right now looking at the market, I would almost say it sounds stupid, but any Yeezy release, like the 350 release, because them joints they still selling, which is crazy to me, but they still selling. Like that new 350 that's gonna come out, I think that one's going for a reason. You at least gonna get $100.
But no, bro, they decreased. I'm gonna tell you why they're decreasing, because of the direction of Yeezy, bro. This is the next Yeezy that's about to come out. That's what they be looking like, bro. Bro, like, I'm dead serious, bro. Have y'all seen the Yeezys that are?
I agree. I will definitely agree.
Yeezy 830. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it be ugly. Bro, Yeezy shoes were dope. You know what I'm saying? The 350s were dope. You know what I'm saying? The 700s, 500s. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, now, like, it's like they put 2 pieces of fabric together and boom, this is the new Yeezy.
But that goes into the hype once again, though. We talking about the whatever them foam see-through, whatever them joints that they came out with, and then whatever they is, them white foam joints that got the whole
like Crocs.
Whatever like that. Yeah, that look like Crocs, whatever, right? Yo, everybody know they ugly as ever. That's just like the basketball shoe. Everybody know it's ugly as ever. But let Flight do a video. Oh man, you know what? Them actually don't even look that bad.
But you got to credit.
It happens every time. What'd you say?
You got to credit Flight for that, man, because you got to add that sauce on the video, man.
Man.
I mean, I don't even think
we gotta credit you for calling some ugly shoes something dope. Be like, yo, you know that nigga lying.
Now, but my thing is this, bro. Some shoes, I don't go with a shoe just because it's hype, bro. Like some shoes, if I like the shoe, like I'm gonna tell you, bro, I don't care. I'm gonna say this to the day I die, bro. People was hating on the turbo greens. I said it when they first dropped. I said, bro, them turbo greens are fire. They gonna be a problem. Nah, I don't like the teal in them, bro. They look too feminine. Nobody wanted them, bro. Nobody wanted them. Now look at turbo greens. I was saying that 2 years straight at Sneaker Con. I kept saying, bro, don't y'all sleep on the turbo greens. Don't sleep on them, man. They was like, oh, you capping, bro. Them shoes ugly. Now look.
Still sleep.
You know what? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because I literally had one of my stores, you know, they had a bunch of them just sitting. And the thing that's crazy about it is Flight give out a lot of game, Break give out a lot of game, Snipe give out, everybody gives out all the game because I watch everybody. I'm not a YouTuber, but I watch everybody just because, like he said, I learn from everybody. He on another level than I am, Break on another level than I am, and I still want to get, I'm in my own lane, but, you know, I still look to these guys to, you know, see what I can do to work on and build myself up. And I was like, shit, they got all these shoes sitting. Everybody talking all this stuff about them. Well, fuck it. I'm about to go buy it then. Nobody want the shoe. My store needs this shoe to get sold. I'm going to buy it because at the end of the day, it's only going to help me in the long run. Now everybody mad. They got to pay $500 for it.
So was this before the Last Dance though? Okay. And that's what I feel. I just feel like the Last Dance was the Kobe death. It's equivalent to Kobe dying. Like if that's what it feels like. Yo, the Last Dance came out, and it's like anything that's damn near Jordan 1, like the numbers went up.
If you can hold a Jordan 1 for a year, you'll see your money go. I mean, if you can afford to sit on 170, and then you can see a year from now, you at 380.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I'm gonna tell you another one. I'm gonna tell you another Jordan.
I wish I never wore my top threes, but yeah. They almost $1,000 now, and I'm like, bruh, you know what? And I pay resale for it. I pay resale for mine.
Wow.
A retro one that's sitting in stores right now are them black satins, the black female satins. They sit in store, but they on sale in some stores. I bought pairs for like $80, bro. Mm-hmm. What happened with those ones? The smoke gray ones? Yeah. Watch what happened with them ones. I bought Royal Toes at like 180, 200. Now look what they going to, bro. The UNC, the Chicago ones. Mm-hmm. Realest ones. I'm telling y'all, you will not lose out by sitting on retro. Retro ones are going to go up, bro. So we marking this right now. Black satin ones that's on clearance in these stores, go buy them. Them GS sizes, all of them, go buy them, bro. They like $90 right now.
I thought they sold out. I ain't gonna lie.
Look,
I ain't been to the mall that far.
All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend. NC the Shy ones tanked the day they dropped. Everybody thought I was crazy for buying like 30 pair. Now look at them. But 1, you gotta have a clientele for it. 2, you gotta know the market. But 3, if you ain't got the capital to sit on it, then this ain't the game for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Everybody hitting the
all this kind of stuff or whatever. You know, so it's like if you can't do that, then you don't need to be in the game in the first place. If you don't have clientele, to me personally, you don't need to be reselling. What are you doing? All you're doing is selling them to StockX. You better off selling it to me or fly to somebody else and letting us get that to somebody who really needs it.
Say that again. Sell them to me. Sell them to me and Reco, bro. We'll take care. We'll take them off your hands for you. Don't worry about it.
With the
that is one valid point too. Shout out to Word Customs, man. Word said the bloodlines too. The bloodlines was sitting like a mug, man. They was sitting like a mug. I ain't gonna lie. And now you can't find them nowhere. And the quality on them, I said that though. The quality on them is crazy. I just don't like the concept. But now you can't find them nowhere.
Bro, them bloodlines
because you started seeing people doing customs on them, and then all of a sudden you ain't never seen them no more. Once they started seeing customs on Instagram and stuff.
Yep.
And the bro, I still go back to the FIBA 12s, bro. FIBA 12s went to the outlets, bro. Look, you see where them shoes at right now, bro? People slept on those FIBA 12s. They slept on. Hey, I bought more DMP 6s. Like I feel like those gonna eventually go up, bro. Yeah. The Flint 13s, bought those. You can get pairs right now for like $240. Investment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you do some research, you can find them in some stores still getting restocks to this day.
Yeah.
So do no leg work.
Telling you. Free game, y'all. I'm telling you.
I
You
had
don't want to pay attention.
I bullshit. I had a store today text me. They was like, "Yo, we got Flints. We put them on the floor and they still sitting. Do you want them?" Full grade school size run.
And let's be clear. Let's be clear too, man. If you've been wanting to get in the game and you not motivated by this conversation that we having tonight, then this never was for you in the first place. Because once again, just like the conversation that we had last week, like if you lost your job and you getting funded by the government right now, you getting funded. The government is your investor. And you ain't got nothing to do, and you've been sitting at home and you've been wanting to start a business, or you want to start reselling, or you just wanted to do something, and you get and the government is your investor right now. It never was in you. It never was for you. Because this conversation tonight is mad motivating just on business alone. You can think outside of the box besides forget sneaker reselling. I'm talking about if you just want to start selling baseball cards or something. I don't know. You can't tell me you ain't motivated by this conversation.
Right.
Because you're getting mad game.
Sneakers for me, that's why I tell people it's deeper than sneakers for me. Because by starting Flight Academy, I started my own AAU basketball team. So I got Flight Academy Kickz. I started a pressure washer company. You know what I'm saying? I'm going into real estate, bro. So that's why I tell people it's different for me, bro. So that's why I'll take a trip for sneakers, because I understand the capital that I'm building and what I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my own online tire and wheel shop that I'm starting. Like that it's deeper than just Flight Academy Kickz, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So dope.
Allow your money to work for you, bro. Yep. Hey, this is my thing. People get a chance one time each year, to come out of poverty. Tax season. But you know what they do? They take the tax money to spend it to make it seem like they got something that they don't.
I'm balling in the streets.
There you go.
That they get taken away from them 3 months later. Instead, like I put a post out, I said, look, I want to help some people. When y'all get y'all tax checks, let me show you how you can flip your money with sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get an opportunity every year to get out of the situation that they're in. But instead, they want to take the time to impress others who in the same situation with them. Y'all impressing each other with the same thing, and y'all both getting everything repoed at the same time, bro. We gotta be smarter. You gotta read, bro. I read books. Yeah, I'm a street thug or ex-street thug. I'm not a street thug no more. I came from the street. But
in the businessman now.
I'm a businessman, and I understand I gotta read, bro. You look at all these different, like sometimes we look at the Caucasians, we look at the Jewish people, and we think, oh man, they got privileges, in which they do. But we got opportunities because we got people that's out here doing stuff. We got people like Rick Ross who teach you how to buy back the block. I've been on that movement. I've been on the Nipsey Hustle and Motivate movement. We're reading his books that he had with his book clubs. Before everybody hopped on it when he passed, I was already on that. I was already watching the moves of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Watching the moves of P. Diddy. Master P even tell you, get yourself some products because they can't take your products from you. Yep. Nobody's listening to that though, bro. Yep. What he's saying is simple. Y'all try to clown him by his shoes and the shirt and all that. But guess what? When y'all go in them hood stores, y'all chewing on them rap snacks, them rap noodles, you know what I'm saying? The drinks he got, it's free game. Get yourself some products. So you have to just take advantage of the opportunity. Stop waiting for somebody to bring some. Opportunity ain't coming to you, man. Let's say, bro, make sure you're ready for when that time frame when your preparation meets opportunity. Because it's and not to get all sanctified, but like Bishop T.D. Jakes said, man, it's a sad thing when you wake up and realize you missed your season. When you miss your season, it ain't guaranteed it's coming back, bro.
It's gonna come back.
So stay on point, bro. Stay on point and make things happen. Stop looking for people just to hand you stuff. Yeah, you hate sneaker resellers. Okay, well, find something else to do. Maybe sneaker reseller ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Find something else to do. Start, bro. It's $10,000 to start a car wash. When people don't need their car wash, you wash people cars good, they gonna bring them to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's $5,000 to start a lawn care. Grass is going to grow.
Yep.
That's money, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates people from not being successful and being successful. It's a thing called work. Everybody don't want to do it because everybody feel entitled that it should just happen for them because it's them. Ain't nothing just gonna happen because it's you. You gotta go out and get it. I don't care how many people doubted me. When I started my companies, I didn't start my company off the applause of people, and I don't need the applause of people to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because if I base it off people supporting me, I would have been right where I'm at.
Yep.
My biggest support, and I love my family, but my biggest support comes from people that don't even know me, bro.
Yep.
But if
that's how it's always gonna be. That's how it's always gonna be.
I'm telling you, if I waited for my family to support me, I would. Now they support me. Don't get it wrong. But if I waited for them to give me that boost, I would have never made it. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes with business, sometimes you have losses. Last year I lost about $15,000 in sneakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? That could have crushed anybody. But you know what I did? I got on the grind, made the money back, and continue moving forward, bro.
But see, the man, one main thing, Flight, just to interject real quick thing, because like you were saying, the people that don't even know you will support you more than the people that do know you or that's your family. But the main thing about it is that nobody knows your vision like you know your vision.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's for anybody. So can't nobody see because it's in your mind. It's yours. It's your vision. So can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, believe in it. Can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, envision it and execute it like you can because it's yours. And that goes for anybody, just like you can't envision. I can't envision Flight's, you know what I'm saying, vision. I can't because that's his mission. You know what I'm saying? That's his goal. That, you know, that's what he needs to, you know what I'm saying, do or whatever like that. But as long as you doing it and you get into it, everybody will see the outcome and then they'll be like, oh snap, you know, whatever. It's too late. It's too late. Like I said, I didn't know Reco was selling sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And Reco got in the game and he's still climbing. But you know what? He started getting on Instagram and everything else, and just off of the networking that he did, you know what I'm saying? Like now he's at where he's at and he's still climbing. But he's putting in mad work. A lot of resellers don't even do what y'all do. Let's keep it funky. Now, you know what I'm saying? They don't get out here city to city and do and network. Yo, a lot of people have a local mentality. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? Even in all business, you know, in all lights of business, a lot of people are narrow-minded and they very one track. They very narrow-minded. They very local. You know, we talk about music and rappers. Yo, you a local mixtape rapper. Yep. That be people mind frames. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people they satisfied with mediocrity.
That's a fact.
That's one thing that y'all both did though. Y'all mastered where y'all was at, and then you keep going. A lot of people don't master where they are, and they just want they see Reco. They like, man, he out here taking flights. I don't want to do that. I want to stay here. I want to go up the street and sell it to my homeboy. But y'all master where y'all were, and then you spread a ball, and I can appreciate y'all for that.
Like I got a homeboy here, man. Homeboy in the city. And he don't mind if I say this. I don't care if you don't mind, but like I was talking to him, right? I mean, not in that manner, bro, but I really don't. So, like, I was talking to him, and I was in New York, and he was like, bro, he's like, I can't. He's like, I want to take them trips like that, but I can't take them trips. And I said, bro, you just bought an off-white shirt today. How much was the off-white shirt? Paid like $250. I said, the money you spent on that shirt could have got you a flight to New York and a hotel for a day to come out here and make the same connections I did. It's whether your mindset is prepared to make the investments that you need. Yep. That off-white shirt wasn't going nowhere, bro. But you wanted to look good for the moment so you can go to the bar tonight versus taking that same $250 and turning that $250 into more. Because if you'd have came with me, you'd have been able to get the shoes I'm getting now and could have came back and got a bigger profit and could have bought 2 off-white shirts. There's nothing wrong with buying the stuff, but I think people have to realize when you start making profit, don't spend it. Reinvest it, bro.
Exactly.
Reinvest your profit. And like, it's so simple, bro. It's like, listen, it's so simple to the point it don't make sense to people. That's how simple it is. Like,
people don't have patience though. That's the thing. It really ain't for a lot of people, man. It really ain't. Like everybody can't. I forget who I was talking to, but that's factual, and I live by that. Yo, everybody can't be flight. Well, nobody can be flight because flight can only be flight. But can't everybody can be a boss.
Mhm.
Everybody can't be a CEO. Everybody talk about they want their own business, but they really can't do it. They really don't have the investment. They don't have the patience. They don't have the grind.
Time and money. That's really what it comes down to.
But a lot of things you don't need money to get into the game though.
You got effort and willingness.
Like when you get it, like when you making it, they don't understand. That's why like they get it and then they fuck it off.
That's
and then they back to square one.
Bro, let me show y'all something real quick, bro. This book right here changed my life, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. If any of y'all want to, bro, y'all can. It's not mandatory, but this book right here, can y'all see that? Bro, It's on Amazon. This book right here is called The Business of the 21st Century, bro. It's $11. If you need, go ahead, I'll show it to you again. Hold on, let me go back and pull it back up. All right, this book right here, bro. The Business of the 21st Century, bro. Y'all go to Amazon and get it. It's $11, bro. This book alone right here will change your mindset. It's not even a long book, but the book goes straight to the facts, bro. It tells you about having the mindset of an employee, an investor, a business owner. And it tells you when you think like this, you thinking like an employee. Growing up, we was taught to graduate high school, go to college, get in debt, right? To get a job, to get out of the debt that you went in college for. So that's a system. You know what I'm saying? Some people go to high school, go get a job at a plant, and as long as I got a 401k and health benefits, I'm good. That's a lethargic spirit, bro. We're trained to be lethargic. We're trained to be okay with just being okay. You know what I'm saying? When you start traveling, you start seeing the world. Last year I went to Mexico and Canada. Bro, the cultures ain't the same.
Yeah.
The cultures ain't the same, bro. Seeing those things motivated me to, okay, I gotta show somebody else this. Because where I come from in the hood, just to be able to go out the state was fun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out of the country right now, bro. You feel me? Making money off of sneakers. I turned my passion, and my passion is making money for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change your mind. It's a mindset, bro. It's a mindset. And when you get that mindset, you gotta be okay with separating yourself from the people that was with you all the time. Because there's two things. People either gonna be a liability or they're gonna be an asset. And they gotta choose that. Once they choose that, you gotta make a decision whether you're gonna keep them around you or not. To me, I love my family. But if you're a liability, I can't have you around because you hurting what I'm trying to do. If you care for me, you will find a way to become an asset. I tell some of my family members now, you don't got to sell sneakers with me, but come help me pack boxes. Help push what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Come with me when I go get sneakers. I appreciate that more than you buying a sneaker from me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Become an asset to what I'm doing. It's just that simple.
Hey, shout out to Tim Johnson for the $10.
Oh, my guy right there. What's up, Tim?
Yeah, he said, shout out to Flight. Don't hate sneaker resellers. They hate growth in others because they don't see that possibility within themselves, and that's a fact.
100%. Yeah.
That's a fact. That's most definitely a fact, man. Shout out to Tim Johnson on that one for real, man.
Having some gems over there, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I will pay for y'all books if y'all want to get the books, bro. That's how important that book is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get the book and you don't read it, send me the book back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's taxes and shipping with that book. So send me my book back and do it. But if y'all want to, I will invest the book into y'all lives, bro. Read the book, G. I'm telling you, get the book and read it, and you will understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying?
But once again, Flight, that gets into, like I always say, man, like education ain't for everybody, but you know what? You got to get some game from somewhere for you to get to where you want to be. You got to do what you got to do to get to where you want to be.
Man,
and my grandparents used to say that. My grandparents used to say that. You know what I'm saying? So even in education, if you ain't that savvy with the education, you can get game from somewhere to get to where you want to be. Or you're going to have to pay how you weigh to get some people up under your belt, you know what I'm saying, that know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can get to where you want to be.
The thing is though, and it's so much free game out there. That's what separates a lot of us. Like the book is great because I'm with Flight. I read all day long. You know, as I've gotten older, I've learned. You know, reading is going to be better for me. One, it calms me mentally and it helps free my mind to think about more things than what I'm already doing. But two, listen to these people's stories. You know, go listen to these podcasts that they featured on. They giving the game to you. How Master P did what he did with an 85-15 deal. Listen to this stuff. They giving you all this game for free. Get a notepad, write the shit down, listen to it 3-4 times. There's so many people out here telling you all this stuff, and you don't have to do anything but sit in a fucking chair, drive to work, listen to it. You can do it anytime. But
what did Master P do though, Reco? He paid how he weighed.
He paid
to get to where he wanted to be.
That's a real hustler for you.
That's a fact. That's
you ain't gotta. He might not have wanted to go.
You gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Put in that extra work to get to that point.
You gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah.
But how many times have you and I had this conversation, Reco?
Which conversation? We a lot, so you gotta remind me.
What you talking about right now about investing in yourself and doing all kind of stuff? I asked you
at least.
Remember actually how you got into reselling? We chopped it up on the phone.
Yeah.
And you told me how to do it and stuff like that. We had this conversation before. So, it's the same thing that Flight is saying. Anybody can do it. You just got to do it. Get up off your ass and do it.
Yep, you just got to be willing.
The same way I got into reselling is the same way I started collecting and how I got all my shoes. I was literally going to the store. I was connecting with my people. Granted, of course, at first, I'm getting my shoe. I'm paying my retail. I'm getting out the store and that's it. But I still chop it up, hey, what's going on? How you doing? All that good stuff. But once it got to a point where it was harder to get shoes, you know what I did? When I see the same guy in the store that I'm buying all my shoes from, because they on commission, there's some more free game for some of y'all. You want to get your shoe? I'll slide my man an extra 20 every time you get my shoe, just because. Not that I'm hurting for it, not that I just feel like I got to do it, because when it comes to that one shoe I know I probably won't get, I know he's going to look out for me now.
Hey, so, how many times have we had? You're not the first, and you're not gonna be the last to say that, Reco. It's just funny that you say that because it's been said on this show alone more than once from different resellers. Who was the last person? BX, it was Measley. We had Measley on. Measley did the same exact word for word, verbatim what you just said. Like literally, he was like, "Yo, I'll pay for somebody lunch."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know how many Chick-fil-A lunches I done bought?
Bro, when it comes to these stores, sometimes when I walk through the door, they be excited because they already thinking in their mind, oh, he about to buy his lunch, bro. Sometimes I just buy, bro. It ain't nothing to buy 2 boxes of pizza for a staff, bro. They appreciate stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just coming here on the day of release. I'm coming here on a Tuesday to make sure y'all got food for lunch. Because these stores don't be paying these employees, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep. All right, look. I ain't saying what store, but there's some stores where managers get more money a week or bi-weekly from resellers than they get in a paycheck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a witness to that.
That's just facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for it's been times where I've slid a manager a shoe just for looking out for me. Hey, you wanted these shoes for the release? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna cover it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to when you show people that you can take care of them and you care about their well-being, because a lot of them I got relationships with, bro. Sometimes they hit me up, we talk. You know what I'm saying? They come over to my crib. Like I build real relationship with people, bro. And when you genuine, people know that. I don't gotta tell you that. You just know from our conversation, oh, this is a genuine dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all just trying to make it. So I understand the risk that they take for looking out for me. So I tell them on the back end, I'm gonna make sure you good too. And I'm gonna respect what you need to put in place. Because sometimes they may say, you know what, Flight, we gave you 40 on that last release, but we gotta scale back on this release. We can only give you 15 or 20. Okay, that's cool. I ain't gonna be like, nah, bro, I bought 40 last time. I ain't doing that, bro. It's a respect factor, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respect gonna take you further than any dollar amount, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how we able to get in these positions. That when you gotta think about this, bro, like because of my personality, bro, when I started getting flown out to SneakerCon, I had 2,500 subscribers. They wasn't flying people out that had less than 15,000, 20,000 subscribers. I had 2,500. If y'all don't believe me, go to my videos. And when I was at the SneakerCon, I said it in my videos. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. Like, bro, but they Barris, the owner of SneakerCon, he was in the SneakerCon office saying, "Hey, look, I don't know what it is about Flight, but we need to make sure we fly him out, bro." You know what I'm saying? The respect factor, bro. Nobody else was getting flown out of SneakerCon. I was getting deals with less subscribers than some of the people with made like what 50 or 60,000 subscribers, bro. It's all about.
I was there. I vouched for it. I was there. I mean, Reco was there too. Damn it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I vouched for it. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I can attest to what Flight's saying about going into these like sneaker stores and buying these employees lunch. When I was living in Ohio, I used to go to the Foot Locker all the time, even on the dead days during the week, and I chop it up with the employees. Sometimes I even buy them lunch, and they looked out for me, held my size down whenever time the release dropped, so I didn't have to worry about it. Like, yo, don't worry about your sneakers, we got you. To the point that even the manager was like, yo, you want to work here? I was like, man, I got a full-time career. I can't work here every day. He's like, man, just give me one day. You in here all the time anyway. It's like, I bet. So he put me on. I can attest to what Flight's saying. It's true. You got to show love to the employees, and they'll hold you down.
Just even sparking and starting a conversation. That it's called networking. People. Networking. It's called networking. It's just like anything in life, man. Like if like talking about with SneakerCon. Yo, if you go to SneakerCon consistently, your face is going to be seen. But if you just go once a year or whatever like that, people don't know who you are. But if you keep going to these cities, like a la Reco, myself, Flight, you know what I'm saying, and a few others or whatever like that, they start seeing your face and they be like, oh, that's so-and-so. Oh, he was just at last location and the location before that and the location of, so it's, then you start building a reputation or you start building a name for yourself. And then all of a sudden you get to talking to these people. And then all of a sudden it's now what I'll speak for myself last year where I started getting asked to be on panels. Like before then, I really ain't see no panels, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? They was doing them, but they weren't doing them like that. And then, but I've been going since 17. And then all of a sudden they was just like, yo, like you wanna get on. And it was like, I never would have thought that. You know what I'm saying? That's actually around the same time me and Flight met. And me and Flight met really at the Container Store before we met, like whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's really networking. It's building your name up. That's really what it is. Like if you want to get in the game, if it's about like networking for sneakers at sneaker stores, network with the people that work there. Buy them Chick-fil-A lunches like Reco talking about, or you know what I'm saying? Or if you can't, or if you ain't got the money or the means to do that or whatever, just go in there and talk to them folks. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, we all the same. Like go in there, talk to them folks. Hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's coming out? Yo, them is dope. Just start talking about sneakers. What are we doing right now?
Especially in this time now too, just to give people a perspective of some of the employees. A lot of employees that work in them places, they work there because they love sneakers, number one. Yeah. So the fact that they can't even get them shoes now, they look forward to, not saying that they want the money, but the fact that you offering it to them, hey man, if you can help me with my shoe, I got this, and this, I'll throw you 20, I'll buy you lunch, whatever. They appreciate that because it's like, all right, well, at least I feel like I'm worth something, I'm getting something out of it. That makes them feel good at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Because it's depressing as fuck to know you work at, say, it don't matter, Foot Locker, Champs, whatever the hell it is. And then you can't even get the shoe, which is why you got the job in the first goddamn place. So at least I got somebody that's looking out for me. Like, damn, I can't get my shoe, but if I make sure he get his, shit, he got me some lunch, or whatever. Like, people care about shit like that, whether y'all know it or not. But because people being cheap, or they feel like they should just get something for nothing, which is most of the world. That's why y'all don't get shit. But people who build, like Flight and myself, and repping everybody else, people who believe in building those genuine relationships, not no fake shit, not no shit where I'm going to get over on somebody and try to use it to my advantage type. You build real relationships with people, it becomes bigger than sneakers. I've had plenty of people that work for these stores that didn't get their shoe. Guess who they got their shoe from? Me.
Bro, and that's why I tell you, bro, like managers, I sell shoes to, bro.
Exactly.
I'm no capping, bro. Like I sell shoes to, and just the last piece on the networking part, man. Network is just simply talking, bro, but having substance in your conversation. That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you just hear people out, like sometimes you just gotta be an ear to people And then they build a relationship. Like this been plenty of times where I probably say a few words and I just listen to them and I'll be like, yep. I give them some simple advice. Boom, bro. All right, bro. Whenever you need something, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my plugs at the store, we kicked it off because she couldn't leave the store to go get change for the registers. And I said, bro, it was
change rooms.
You know what I'm saying? It was just that simple, bro. They didn't have change for the store. I went and got it. She was like, cool, man. And then she started asking what I do. And then she was like, well, I can't promise you nothing, but when you need something, let me know. And she been coming through lately. I'm talking about she been coming through lately. You know what I'm saying? Your boy went to go get some quarter rolls, some dimes and nickels, ones and fives. That's all it took, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to be there, man. Like you said, I go there when it ain't a release. I go there on Wednesdays. I just walk in there, you know what I'm saying, buy a shirt that I don't even need. Just go in there just to just be there, bro. Your presence speaks for everything, man. So if you want it, you can make it happen, bro. People always find a way to make things happen that they really want. So that leaves nobody with an excuse, bro.
So question for both of you guys. What's the next pre-order you guys are doing?
So right now I got pre-orders on Mocha 1s, Varsity Royal 14s, Obsidian 12s, and I'm working on getting on biohacks, bro. As soon as I get the text message,
stop playing.
Will be open.
Man, come
on. What's the biohacks looking like?
They're gonna be a problem.
Yep.
They're gonna be a serious problem. People sleeping on those, they're gonna be a problem.
People sleeping?
No laser oranges?
No, I'm talking about thinking that. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do have laser orange, but I had the laser orange early. I had those like 2 weeks ago when I did the review, like 2 weeks ago. So I went to Chicago and picked up a whole bunch of pairs. But I got pre-orders on those too as well.
I ain't on that. I ain't on flight level. I only do like 2 or 3 weeks at a time on pre-orders. But you know, sorry. Like for me, I only got, like I said, the Obsidian. Well, not Obsidian. Excuse me. The Indigo 12s.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, those. You know, the laser orange 3s. And damn, what the hell was the other shoe? I can't even remember off the top of my head now. But the most recent shoes are coming. That's what I'm working on right now.
Anybody doing Kobe's?
No, because to be honest with you, I can't do a Kobe pre-order because I don't know what store is gonna give me the Kobe's, and I know they're gonna be taxing me. I already know it, bro. But I already know. That's why everybody keep asking me. I'm like, bro, I ain't got pricing on them yet. Honestly, I don't even want to see the price on it because I know they were taxing. Like I'm waiting on confirmation on the Union 4s right now, so those gonna be taxing too. So,
same for you, Reco.
I'm just waiting to get a text so I can know where I need to go. That's pretty much what it is.
Go ahead, read afterwards.
Yeah, because I want those Kobe's.
You and the rest of the world,
man. Let me tell you something. Man, I'm full of that. I got celebrities like, yo, I need them. I don't care what the price is. Like, just remember that last statement you made.
Right. We good. That's another thing I want to point out with people too, though. Y'all, a lot of folks got to realize you're not the only person that want this shoe that I'm sitting on that I got. I get, and this is just me. I know Flight probably get more than me, but I get easily 150 DMs a day about all different types of shoes. I'm not sitting here finna go back and forth with you about why I should give you this shoe for this price when I got 30, 40 other people that's willing to pay the price that I'm asking for it with no hesitation. Stop asking for this because at the end of the day, you don't know what me, Flight, or anybody else go through to get it. Even if we don't go through anything to get it, it doesn't matter. That's the price that he feels is worth for him and his business to maintain and be successful. And if you fuck with him, you should just pay that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you had a t-shirt business, you wouldn't want him, you would look at him sideways if he asked you for a discount. It goes both ways, you know what I'm saying? And people don't want to do that. You got to stop looking at, you should get something for nothing. Because most people can't even give you a valid reason for why they want to deal.
What's up, man? Yeah, definitely put a lot of good information out there tonight. A lot of gems, especially Flight and Reco, man. You know, if they're not paying attention, excuse me.
And people gotta stop asking us to hold shoes.
Bro, I don't even do that. Oh wait, you had a question.
You can hold the shoes. Just interject. You can hold the shoes if you pay for them. How about that? If you pay
for it, I'll hold it as long as you want. Like I tell you one of my most recent customers, first time shopping with me, she wanted those Zion Yeezys. I had a few pairs left and whatnot. And she knew my price already because she'd asked me for it before. And she was like, look, I'm out of town, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if she ain't, but she was like, look, I want the shoe. Just tell me how much it is, but can you wait till I get back to send it to me? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll go, if you need me to do X, Y, and Z to make sure you get your shoe, that's fine. But she did what she had to do to make sure she locked in her shoe. And I made sure I did on what I need to do on my part to make sure she got it. But it's like, don't ask me to hold the shoe and then you're not even willing to put no money up for it. Foot Locker don't even do that. So why I'm gonna do it?
What's up, Goat? Go ahead.
What's up, Goat? What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Man, I've been locked in ever since y'all started, man. Like, y'all really putting gems out here, especially for the people who don't know, like, along the retail side, like, working on the retail side, like Flight and Reco said, like, I know I love when people come in like, man, I'll buy you some lunch, just look out for me. Like, man, since you looked out for me, here's like a $20, $30 tip. Small stuff like that. And like, we work off commission. So if I know I got somebody coming in, like Flight said earlier, they coming in buying up those lemonade 4s that came out the other day. Oh, bro, you can get all that. I got you on the next hype release. Like, it's true. Mm-hmm. It's really true. Like, we got a dude, he come in, every Jordan low we have, he'll buy up the whole stock. Every Jordan 1 low. And I don't know about y'all cities, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Jordan 1 lows are sitting right now. Yeah. But this one dude, he literally comes in and he buys them all, no matter the colorway or anything like that.
You have an Asian guy that come into my store and buys up any kind of Jordan 1s. All of them. One shot.
Yeah, that's most definitely, and that's no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to the race, but they get busy on them Jordan 1s. That's a fact. They don't mess around when it comes to them Jordan 1s. Like, we bad about Jordan 1s, but they
and they really don't care if they're lows, mid,
and they don't care about the price, and they don't care about the price either. Don't get it twisted. They don't care about the price. If they really want it, once again, they gonna spend that money.
Facts. Like, I had a dude earlier today.
Sticky pad, you know it.
Yeah.
Over here. What size?
Like, I had a dude earlier today. We had a restock in them Flints again too. He bought all the Flints up. Bought every last pair we had. Like, we got a limit to how many we can sell to one customer. As far as like the VIP goes. This dude came in like 3 or 4 times. He had on different shirts. Like, bro, just go change the shirt or something. He switched the shirt. Came in about 3 or 4 at a time.
Been there before.
Bro, I'm trying to switch shirts even down to the tank top, bro.
You switching shirts for using different VIP accounts, man.
Bro.
Quick question for Flight. Go ahead, Flight, guys.
No, I think you had a question, right?
Oh, I was gonna ask you guys, with the amount of inventory that y'all touch, is there an end game to it? So do y'all think about, opening up your own store, or is your setup that you have right now just good for you?
So my inventory is actually in stores right now. So my boy actually owns a store in the mall down here. So he let me put my inventory in it. So I don't have no inventory in my house. All my stuff is like at his store. I mean, I got some stuff here, but all my stuff is at his store. And he has the foot traffic. Like, it's a busy mall. So I go like every week and I pick up like inventory checks, bro. So like it constantly moves. So I don't think it's going. I thought about doing a store, but it's a lot of overhead. It's a lot of it's a lot. It's a lot that comes with owning a store. And I just think I'm kind of aggravated with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do not waste your money.
Variable and fixed costs and all that stuff. Like you said, the overhead. It get expensive dealing with all that.
The times that we live in right now, I personally, this is just coming from me. I personally don't advise brick and mortar. Like, I don't, especially when we live in the times that we live in with social media and now. I mean, it ain't for everybody. Like, some people really want that brick and mortar. Like, that's their end goal. People really want that. So if that's what you really want, go for it. You must know something on your side that you can get busy with. But for the average person, or just period, Like if you've been killing online, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you getting busy, let's just say for instance, you've been getting busy on Instagram. Yo, like keep pumping the block. Don't think like all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, my block is humping. I can go over here and I can make moves over there too. But if it's been popping on your block, you got to make sure your block is still good, because if you take away and you go over there and they don't even work over there, you done took away from your main focus. You done took away from your foundation, and then you gonna want to go back, and it's too late. Somebody done already started bleeding your own cornerstone, and now you mad, and now you like, because a lot of people just focus on one lane, and in business, and in finance, you want 7 streams coming in. Me and Flight done had this conversation before. You want 7 joints coming in consistently. And a lot of people ain't even got one. But if you got, but if you got one, you know what I'm saying, and it's working for you, make sure that one is secure first before you start trying to go to something else.
Yeah.
Right. And to answer
Do you
your
guys
question,
do
also,
collaborations?
What is it?
Go ahead, answer DV's question.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, for me, I never really cared for the whole brick and mortar thing. I mean, like I said, I'm good with my social media and online type of sales. Like it works for me. I don't have to worry about. I mean, I just don't see it, honestly. I don't see the brick and mortar side of me, because I like to be able to move around and do those kind of things. And having a brick and mortar, that makes me stationary. There are advantages to it, but there's disadvantages to it. And the way that I've been moving and the way that I've seen myself progress, I see me being better off the way I am. So kind of like the Flight's point, like, if I got a store that's willing to let me put my inventory in there, consign, or however I end up doing it, that's easier for me and essentially can be more profitable than me actually owning my own store personally.
Okay.
So do you guys do collaborations with other resellers? Like if you can't get a certain shoe or a certain size, do you guys do collaborations like that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, heck yeah. I do that all the time. I hit up people anytime, bro. Like, hey, you got this size? I need this size. This is what I can swap you. Yeah, if you don't, you killing yourself.
Right.
Like,
you can't do this by yourself.
Yeah, that's another form of networking with other resellers, man, because that opens you to other markets.
And I know I hit Reco up all the time about size swap. He probably about tired of me.
Nah, you good. Look, when it comes to certain people, like I said, because I don't do it for everybody, but certain people, I've got to have that type of relationship with you. But also, I need to know where you getting your shit from, because you getting something and it's fake. Not, that's only gonna make me look bad if I turn around and sell it. They're not gonna look at, he got it from him. No, I sold it, so I got to cover my own ass and do my due diligence. So everybody I can't do that with. But certain people, I look out for them, because I know it's gonna be a time where I hit you like, hey bro, you got shit. I might ask you for my size.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, 12 is a hard size to come by a lot of times right now. People don't realize it. So
that's a fact.
I might hit you like, size 12. What can you do for me?
Yeah, 12 and 13 now has transitioned into the money size.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's money size at this point.
Yeah, especially my size. Shit.
Hey, on a side note, because we're gonna close out here in a minute. What y'all got? What y'all recently pick up?
Oh, you.
Oh, I left.
You go, Reco. Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, so you can make me look.
That's for everybody too. Hey, Reed, everybody, go. What's our recent pickups?
I got you. I'll show you a couple things.
I only got one.
I thought about doing a blog on these, but I want to get them customized. Mm-hmm. I think I said something to Word earlier. I got these on the employee 50% off. So we got them. Yeah, I got it for like $200.
Oh,
so let y'all see the light.
That's the hyper, the depth, right?
Yeah, the adapt, just the second one. And then
he got a whole truckload over there, man.
I'm trying to keep up with Flight, man. That's what I'm doing.
I only got one pickup this week. I did Nike ID on these New York Yankees colorway.
Okay.
And then I have my wife's and my initials on the back.
That's dope.
Oh, that's dope.
Nice.
That's dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on his wave. OG joints.
That OG.
Picked them up from GOAT.
Can't go wrong with no Air
What?
Max.
How much from GOAT?
I got those for 110, I believe. I mean, you know, I got the extra $20 for taxes and shipping, but 130 for an OG with OG box, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm a little hype beast mode right now, so y'all can call it what you want, but I had to double back and give me another pair of these. So I'm sure a lot of y'all know what these are. I still got a few in the stash. That's personal.
Man.
That's gonna be hard to beat.
Whoa. I'm about to drop my video tomorrow too.
Oh man.
Y'all already know I'm about to drop mine tomorrow.
Hey, see, you know, once again, hey, hold on 1 second. Once again, man, D Reed.
What's up?
D Reed be hitting on everything, bro.
Hey.
Anything that's like the super hype. We talking about the chunky monk. She's the only woman that I know hit on sneakers. First of all, I don't know anybody that hit on sneakers. She's the only person I know hit on sneakers.
I know a lot of people hit on sneakers. I just wasn't one of them.
I don't know nobody but D Reed, bro. She's the only person I know hit on sneakers, which is crazy. Did you hit those on sneakers too? The Grateful Dead?
Yep.
Yo, wow. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I hope I get lucky. I didn't get early access today, so I'm a little sad on that, but we'll see.
The dunk? Yeah, I'm mad about those.
Yeah.
It don't matter. She's gonna get them on regular release.
Hey, look, Rico, we grabbed the same shoe, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I had to pick it up. I had to get these in size 14, bro. It's hard, bro. So I had to get them, bro.
Ooh.
Man, you should have said something All-Star Weekend. I had a 14.
You should have said something All-Star Weekend.
I figured you would have got it. I ain't know.
Hey, look, like I was telling you earlier, I had to go back and get these, man. I had to add these to the collection, bro.
I sold for mine. I regret selling them too.
But listen, I got something, bro. I got something coming. Oh man, it's here, but it's not here. It's at the post office. It's at my PO box. I got something that I went to go grab, man, and I got something else, but I ain't pulled a trigger on it yet. But I'm gonna just say, bro, I don't know. Like, listen, I'm kind of on the fence of buying it because I'm trying not to be an impulsive spinner.
Yeah.
But man, I got boy. If I drop that video,
See, I got
a premiere if I grab them shoes, man. I'm like 90% almost close to just hitting that Zelle request and sending the money over, man. But it's up there, bro. It's up there.
I still got something. I still got something that I still ain't got. That was crazy. You was telling that story earlier, Flight. I still got something I'm waiting on from StockX. And legit, once I get it, I'm uber done. Like I'm straight to death on StockX, bro. Like the way they done disrespected me all summer, like I've been waiting on this one sneaker that they got my money for already, and I bought it back in June, and I still ain't got it yet.
God,
dang.
So yeah, so and they keep trying to hit me with the we just need another 7 to 10 business days. And I just hit them. I hit them with that final email, like, bro, y'all can either give me my money back, and when y'all give me my money back, y'all can just go ahead and close my account. Like I'm straight. Like I'm uber straight.
Like
reasons why you go to your reseller right there,
bro.
Huh?
Reasons why you go to your favorite reseller right there. You don't have those issues.
Nope.
Oh yeah. In my size, hitting somebody like Fly, he'd be like, yeah, I got you, bro. And, all of y'all be disrespectful. I'd be like, hey, I told you already know what time it is with me. Man, I got you, bro. See, that be the key word. That be the key word.
You hit me about the Tokyos, right? The moment I got them in my hand, was you not the first person I called?
No, that's a fact. It was CPPPP time by time because because you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting them from
but I kept my word. I told you, I said, bro, when I get them, I'm gonna hit you up. I hit you up.
And he did. That's a fact. He did. That's a fact. But I ended up another reseller that we had on, which was Twin Souls. Twin Souls hit me up the day these came out, actually, because I didn't hit. And they was like, yo, we got that 13. And so I was like, man, hey, go on and run it, man. Go on and run it. So they shipped it over ASAP. Shout out to Twin Souls. But yeah, I know size 13 is just it ain't easy these days. It used to be kind of easy. It ain't easy at all. I feel like I wear size 8 right now. I feel like I wear 8.5 for real because I don't never hit on nothing no more. The last thing the matter of fact, the last thing I hit on with sneakers, like that was something that was hype, I guess you can call it, was the Travis Scott 6s. And that was last November. I ain't hit since. So
were you done with your pickups, Reco? Or you have more?
Oh, I always got more, but I ain't trying to do nothing.
What you trying to see?
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to see.
He said, I mean, since you want to see, let me go ahead and show out right quick.
You know, I got these two. Of course, I had to pick these up.
yeah. My bad. This is my latest pickup while I'm talking.
You know, man.
Orange.
I got the green ones too. If y'all just want to see them, just had to go get the green ones too.
A quick question: when you guys do pre-orders, do the pre-order pay for your shoes as well? So your shoes is essentially free, as they would say.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, most times, unless it's OG, if I ain't selling like 5-7 pair, I'm not buying it because I don't want to pay for my own shoe. I'll just be real with you.
Well, for me, I'm gonna buy the shoe regardless. So, I mean, in a sense, the money that you make from reselling, you spend that money to buy your sneakers. But I wear 14, bro. I just wear 14. Like, look, I just got these in today, bro. Like, listen, while everybody else tagging me when they post about theirs, I just got these in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell people my size is not easy to get, bro.
I just got mine too.
That hit me up that wear size 14 that I have to give them my pair because they ordered or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just got mine too. Well, this is my second pair though because, like I told y'all before, this was an accidental purchase because I had a bid on GOAT and I forgot I had my first bid on GOAT. And the day these came out, I had hit that morning. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good." Then all of a sudden, when I went to go look for to see if Nike took that bread, right? I said, "GOAT." What? I was like, "What is GOAT?" I said, "Dog, I forgot I left that bid on there."
Yeah,
so
they dope though.
Yeah, they are dope. They are dope.
This is my last one, and I'm done. I'm letting everybody else show up. But I had to go back and get these for myself. I wanted them, but I was more focused on getting my customers theirs first. I don't know if Flight know how that is sometimes. Right. I forget about me, but I had to go back and pick these up. I had to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still need those. Yep. I still need those.
Hey, they might be losing right about now. Let me check.
Hey, D, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, I hope they are losing.
I had to get those, so
I hope they are losing. I need the MVP ones too. That's what both of those. I need both.
Why everybody want us to lose?
Nah, because we lost today. We lost today. Y'all need to lose too. Damn it.
It's a good game. No, it's third quarter.
Yeah, it's third.
Dame out there. I'm sure Dame putting in work. We'll see.
I just want to see Dame dunk on LeBron.
It ain't happening.
No.
Hey, who he dunk on last game though? Oh, he did. Yo, he disrespected the hell out of that man. I forget who it was.
Hey, ever since Paul George and Pat had to come out here talking that mess, hey, he ready.
Hey, Jimmy Butler got busy
today. Game on. Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay. Well, shoot, man, y'all know what it is, man. We already been way past the 2-hour mark, man. It's 10 o'clock right here, Central Time. Man, first of all, I guess I'll kick it off. I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Shout out to the whole chat. We got to a lot of y'all questions. If we missed a couple of y'all questions, sorry about that. But we try to get to everybody's as much as possible. But I think we answered a lot of questions today as far as reselling pros and cons and all that good stuff. But shout out to Reco, man. Shout out to Flight, the Suge Knight and P. Diddy of the resale game. You know what I'm saying? shout out to D Reed coming through.
Thank
And
you.
then also as well, make sure you guys check out D Reed's YouTube channel and her Instagram. I'll let her do all of that, but I'm just saying, make sure y'all check it out.
What's your YouTube channel?
D Reed T.
I need her YouTube and her Instagram because I don't know either one of them.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out D Reed's YouTube and Instagram, man. Hey, yo, her YouTube is she already done showed y'all heat what little bit right there, and y'all see the rest of it in the back. Yo, she hits on everything.
I need to shop her closet, whatever she not wearing.
Hey, it's a lot of DS stuff back there, man. When you coach, you don't get to wear your kicks like that. So it's a lot back there.
Facts.
And make sure y'all check out the Above Average podcast. Yo, the show is fire. I'm gonna let let him do what he do and talk about it. But just make sure y'all check it out. Make sure y'all check out Go Weezy. I appreciate Go coming through. At the very end, just to give a little insight as he does from time to time for us. And BX, you already know what it is, my brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. But I'm gonna let y'all hit y'all outros, man. I don't know whoever want to kick it off, but
I got you.
Ladies first.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Rep. Hey, everybody else, I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely brought some new insight to the reselling game. I have respect for everybody and what they do, regardless. I understand we'll need y'all at some point. So definitely have a newfound respect, though. So I appreciate y'all giving that insight into the chat. Thanks for pulling up tonight. And like I said, y'all can find me on YouTube and IG at DReedT.
Shout out to Rep, man, for having me on tonight. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all. Definitely Flight and Reco. Y'all definitely put some gems out there. Hopefully people take it and run with it. If not, hey, all you can do is you put it out there. I appreciate y'all. You can follow me on IG, Mark_Abram_, and you can also find us on Friday nights at the Above Average Podcast.
Hi, it's your boy BX Raised _. You can find me on IG. I don't have YouTube or anything like that, but I want to thank the Above Average Podcast, DVT, Flight, Go. Y'all put out Flight and Reco. Y'all put out some gems tonight. Hopefully, people like he said, use it to their advantage. And Rep, thanks again for having us tonight. And Reco, I'm gonna call you.
I already know. It's me, your boy Retro_Reco on Instagram. Like I said, I'm just a sneakerhead, humble guy who just got a lot of access to some stuff. Just trying to live life and be prosperous. If you got questions about shoes, you just want to talk about shoes, I'm always down to have talks. I heard that, Rep. But I appreciate y'all having me on, man, giving me, some time to chop it up with you guys and spit some knowledge and get some knowledge back from everybody and whatnot too. That's it. I leave it on Flight, man of the hour, Plaster Flight.
Nah, man. Everybody hate Flight, in the building, man. But nah, man. Hey, man, appreciate the opportunity, Rep, man. Even though I'm on Eastern time zone, so it's like 11 something. I'm about to fall asleep. But nah, man, had a lot of fun tonight, man. Love doing this, bro. Whenever you want me back on, I pull up, bro. Shout out to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Flight Academy. Take flight with the flies. And if you ain't flying with me, you just ain't flying right. Hustle and motivate, lonely, nip, man. And that's how we end it, bro.
Hey, and tell Break stop BSing, man. Stop playing, bro.
What are you talking? You want me to hit him up? I hit him up for you, bro.
Tell him stop playing. I don't know if he's still watching, but he know what it is, man. He know what it is. He know he's supposed to been came over here, man. He ain't came yet. Tell him stop playing, bro.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna get him on, man. Bring the whole squad on, bro. You bring everybody on, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to do, but not. I mean, well, in this type of platform. But remember when we did Boss Talk? Which Flight is the originator of the name. Hey, look, don't come for me, bro. Don't come for me, all right? But remember when we did it before? I was trying to, I'm trying to set up that new episode, but incorporate, and have Break on there because we talk more. Entrepreneurship, business, and just like we did basically tonight, but more on a real boss level, So I was trying to get Break on that. Well, it's gonna happen, but yeah, tell him stop playing, man. I'm sick of telling him, so maybe he'll listen to you.
Right, bro. I hit him up, bro. I got you, bro.
That's a fact. Go. You got something to say?
Oh nah, man. I'm just happy to be in the presence of greatness, man. You know, that's all I got.
I have one question.
Goat messed up my All-Star weekend in Charlotte, bro. I had a plan mapped out for us, bro. Had a plan mapped out for us. I landed in Charlotte. This man talking about, bro, you won't believe what happened last night. Bro, my man was on crutches, bro. Messed up everything, bro.
Oh, was it that same weekend?
The same weekend.
Oh man,
messed my knee up, man. Still made it happen though. You know, I was out there crutching around like it wasn't nothing wrong.
Bro, listen, man, we had a lot of fun. Charlotte would have been so much better, man, but it was kind of whack, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
It was.
Charlotte was definitely horrible.
It was horrible.
Hey, Flight, you got somebody in the chat that said they want to keep their word on that book.
Oh, when I was talking about the book, I was talking about y'all, bro. I got you. Hey, look, ain't no pressure. Just inbox me, order the book, and then I'll refund you your money. You know what I'm saying? Order the book, send me a screenshot that you ordered the book, and I'll send you the money for you. But when I was talking about the book, I was talking about paying for y'all. I can't pay for everybody in the chat, man.
Come on, Fly. You know you got it.
Listen, man, the way you keep money is like you don't got it, Pimpin'.
Hey,
you're right, bro. You're right.
That's a fact. Rico. You know, like anybody, because once again, I didn't know you were selling until 2020, brother. I've been knowing you for a couple of years now.
Hey, man, I was like I said, I only did pre-orders for them first 2 years, so it wasn't nothing to post. But you know, I had a talk with a very prominent individual who gave me some game, and I just kind of flourished from there. You know, so like I said, like Flight say, I take knowledge from people. You know, whatever I see that I could work on, whatever game they give me, I implement it to the best of my abilities and see how I can make it work for me.
That's it, bro.
So,
my clockwork.
Hey, real quick, shout out to JD, man. JD from Jordan Brand. He was on. If y'all didn't see the show last week, make sure y'all check that out, man. I know he was watching the show tonight. He just texted me. He said that he loved the show tonight, and he said he ain't never seen Reco before.
Hey, you say he from Jordan Brand?
Yeah, JD from Jordan Brand.
Right there, man.
Hey, if you watched the show last week, then you know what you were on. You know what I'm saying? You know you would know that man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know,
I do have one request though. All y'all on the panel know I'm like the biggest Kobe fan in the South, so I need some help getting these 3 Kobe's next week.
Man, everybody, man. You and everybody in the world need help, bro.
No. You know I'm these for
Nike
the toe.
need help, bro.
I'm taking pages out of y'all book. I'm thinking about flying to Vegas to go to Undefeated.
Bro, bring it
behind like half the city.
You talking about COVID cesspool right there, boy.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll take that test. I'll take that.
Go be real, man.
Yeah, that's one of them shoes. It's gonna show who really want it.
Oh yeah,
outside of sneakers app, you gonna see who really wanted that shoe when it come down to it.
Oh, where my phone, bro?
Hey, I bet you this though. I bet you somebody on the panel hit.
Yeah, D Reed.
Yeah.
Hello, don't put that pressure on me, man. Hold on now.
Your boy ready to fly to LA for him though.
Yo, I want those, man, so bad. Yo, you know they posted that picture on Sneakers app the day he passed away, and they pulled it.
Yep.
Oh, word.
They were also
brought those out
on University's Nike's account. Yep. So if you worked at a college, they were on the account.
Mm-hmm. And then they pulled it that same day. That's when I first saw them. I was like, yo, I gotta get those.
Yep.
But we all know what happened.
That's crazy.
As a huge Kobe fan, my favorite player of all time, you know.
Favorite player should be Jordan, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, let's not do that tonight because he got more Jordans than Kobe. I appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. Once again, y'all know what it is. We do this every Tuesday night, man. 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Shout out to once again, Suge Knight and Puff Daddy of the Resell Game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, pause. But But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all know what it is. Make sure that you guys check out sneakerheadscodaline.com. We get busy. We on our 11th year. Everybody on this panel can contest that our quality is dope and we gets busy. So make sure that you guys check us out. Man, D Reed, once again, I appreciate you coming through, man. Phenomenal woman. Dope channel. If you guys don't know, make sure that you guys follow her, man, for sure. Make sure you guys check out her channel. Flight, stop playing. Check out her channel. Reco, check out her channel. Okay, all right.
I just subscribed and I followed you back. That was my bad. I didn't even realize we would have some conversations.
It's cool. It's cool.
I follow back. We didn't have any conversations. You didn't hit me up with any speakers. It's all good.
Okay.
Why you follow back? He didn't follow back.
I follow anybody that follow me. I try to follow back. You know.
Hey.
But I follow back, man.
Hey, that's a fact, man. But hey, I hope, and for real though, I hope everybody enjoyed this conversation tonight, man. This ain't nothing brand new. We do this all the time. We hella different than all these other podcasts and different lives and different things like that. No disrespect to all the rest of them, but we do something a little bit different over here every week, all the time.
Wait, hold up. You know we ain't gonna close out. Hold up. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
He said, well, fake, you want to check out the channel? What?
He did subscribe. Or I should say he did follow me.
So remove him from the screen. You don't get no more highlight from that, buddy. Talking about, man. It's me. Short flight in the flesh.
Now you know when he pull up the Suge Flight, you know y'all know what that means now. Okay, relax.
Activated, man.
Relax. Relax past the flight. Relax past the flight.
Reverend Lonnie Love, boy.
Hey, but no, for real, man. Hey, tonight was very motivational, man. If y'all couldn't get into it, man, hey, it's no hope for you. Get a job, all right? So, man, and y'all see what it is. Y'all see the you know what I'm saying, the hat that I got going on. Plenty of people have asked about this sample. You know, so stay tuned for that. The signing, inking that deal with the NE brand on is it on this side? Yeah, you know, basically it's done. So y'all stay tuned for these, man. If y'all really like what y'all see, man, or with the other one tonight as another sample, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for those for September. So I can at least tell y'all that now. And we got other things going on, man. So just stay tuned. Sneakerheads_clothing_line on Instagram. The website, once again, is sneakerheadscodaline.com. Yeah, man, we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Can't tell y'all who we're gonna have as a special guest for next Tuesday. But once again, we got another banger. So we'll see y'all then. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.
Yeah.